Alright, we're going to be ready in just a second here. Good evening, everyone. Hope that you are ready for some fun stuff here. Good evening, Andrew. We got Tom. Hello, Super Tom brother. And little Colonel Sheen, welcome. Good to see you, Phil. Let's play some games that have been suggested by everyone on both the... So we're going to be playing some NES, 64, and I can show you this, and then I can turn it off, just to prove that we've got it all up and running. You're watching NES right now, but we also have the Xbox 360 set up at like the same time, but there's no reason for them both to like actually be on right now, but just wanted to make sure that, you know, they were all connected, so we can turn that guy off. And yes, we're going to be starting with this here, and then moving over to the N64 flash cart for some fun there. And then, of course, ending with the Simpsons game on the Xbox 360. Just, so we're handling a lot of different consoles here. Sorry if this sounds a little weird for a second as I move that cord. Hopefully you can hear the game now. You should be able to hear me. And yeah, let's do it, Fennec. Welcome. So Fennec, I know you suggested a Legend of Zelda randomizer. We're going to be doing an Ocarina of Time one. Because, you know, it sounded like you just wanted some sort of Zelda randomizer. And I think that would be a really cool one to check out. So hopefully that all goes well. And yeah, more people will probably come along. This is like the weirdest stream. So we're gonna see how it goes as we proceed here. Sounds good. Excellent. And I know it was Tuxedoverse who recommended Baseball Stars, so hopefully he is along soon. But otherwise, I haven't been playing, by the way. This has been the demo the whole time. Baseball Stars! One of the, you know, the NES is like 40,000 baseball games. It's cool because it lets you, like, not just play baseball, but you get to manage baseball as well. And Phil was recommending that we, you know, make teams and replicate the World Series, which was the Blue Jays versus the Dodgers somehow. So I guess we'll make the Blue Jays first. And the question is, were they power hitters or consistent hitters? Because they were really good at getting like a ton of hits, you know, when they needed them. And then sometimes they kind of weren't there when you needed it. But it's funny because through the regular season, we actually didn't get that many home runs and such, but then in the playoffs, we kind of took off. So if we're replicating the playoffs, I guess we'll do power hitters. We will name them the Blue Jays. It's like the world's weirdest, you know, character selection at the bottom here. It's like just one straight line of letters. I can probably loop around. Oh, no, not before we go by all the numbers. Does Punch-Out have a randomizer, Super Tom Brother? That's a fascinating question. Seems like most things probably... Like, wow, so see, going around that way did not save us any time. So that's blue. The blue eats. Where's my space? Like, I want to delete the extra E. How do you do that? Where's just blank? But yeah, not so sure about Punch-Out. That could be something... Oh, space. Maybe SP? Okay, we figured it out. And we need a J. This is the most unintuitive character entry you will probably ever see. And not only that, but we're gonna get stuck with like the S on a separate line now, which is just wonderful. What if I hold right? You can't even just hold right. Oh, but you can press down to scroll pages instantly. Well, that solves the Blue Jay seam too. What a weird freaking character entry. Okay. Beautiful. So the Blue Jay S. And what picture's good? This one's kind of like a bird, I guess. There's no... I mean, the T could be for, like, Toronto. But then what would the Dodgers be? Like, D for Dodgers, but then we're naming ours after... we could always name it A. A for Andrew. Okay, this is the closest I guess we're going to find to a Blue Jay here. So we got that. Sure, why not? And I guess we'll make one more team with strong pitching, because that was what got the Dodgers through there. The Detrikers. Dodge. D-O-D-G-E. And we gotta go like way... The Dodgers. It's kind of funny. D-O-G-E-R-S, thankfully being right beside there. And then if we just put a whole bunch of spaces, it should be time for some baseball. Theirs fits very nicely. All on one line there. Okay, so there you go. But I guess we're kind of the manager of both teams, which kind of breaks things. But alright. Let's get out of this. Oh, we need to select the logo. What did we say we were going to go with? The D? That's baseball face. We'll go with the D. Sure, why not? And just like that, let's do a versus match. One player. We'll choose our Toronto team. BS. I think the manual said that it takes the first and like 9th letter as the abbreviation. So we are the BS team versus the DB team. Where does the B come from? Dodgers. DODGERS. Where was the B? Oh, look at that S awkwardly on the next line there. So what game is this again? This is Baseball Stars. Again, yeah, so there's a lot of baseball games for the NES, and this was part of a time when I had to play like 10 of them in a row. You know, there's Bases Loaded 1, 2, 3, 4, Baseball Original Nintendo, like Nintendo's original Baseball, Baseball Stars 1 and 2. Just so many baseball games on that console. And then you have the Famicom ones, and there's even more. So okay, Blue Jays versus Dodgers. One game of baseball, and then like I said, we're moving on to the Mario 64 ROM hack and the Ocarina of Time Random Town. Okay, BS is up first. So there's me at the plate, moving around. So they are supposed to be good pitchers. My bat went right through that, but I think we're power hitters, right? So hopefully we can take some of that good pitching and make some good hits out of it. Okay, well, you probably shouldn't swing at every ball. You know, the trick to baseball is you gotta let the bad ones go by. So, alright, see, that's a bad one. So you get 3 outs and then you switch positions, 9 innings. There is a mercy rule, so if you want this to end quick, you should pray that, you know, I end up down, 10 points, and then the game will just end. In Japan, I think even like Major League Japan Baseball has the mercy rule still, where if you're down 10, it ends. So that's why I guess a lot of the Japanese baseball games, included that rule as well. Now that would be great, but that's a foul ball. I played yes! So Base Wars has like the prefix Cyber Stadium Base Wars, and because of that, I played it as part of the C games. I don't think any other game got that distinction, Cyber Stadium, where it sounds like maybe they had planned to make other sports games like that. Okay, now the problem is what if it's a fly? No, it's not a fly! Uh-oh. Okay. So guys better run back to the bases. So the way it works is you can choose which base... I definitely could have been home, but there was no way for me to tell if the ball was gonna land or not based on the way it was going. No! No! No triple play! Actually, I think I might have already had 1 out. Okay. Should have been more aggressive, darn it. That's what I get. But, how was I supposed to know it wasn't going to be a pop fly? Like, I can't tell where the guys are going to be. So now I'm pitching. And you kind of do a thing like that. And again, I don't know where my dudes are. So I guess that one's going to land. Throw it to second base. So, like, holding a direction on the D-pad corresponds to the base or the plate. So, like, holding up and pressing A is a throw to second base. Or if you're on the base, holding up and pressing B means run to second base. Where holding left and A would mean return to first base. So all baseball games, for the most part, like 90% of them, thankfully have the same control scheme that fits perfectly with a D-pad and like an A and B button. So once you get the hang of one, it's not too bad. So yeah, I'm pitching here and like surprisingly pitched very well. There we go. Fennec, yes. Okay, well that was a ball. And usually you can find like a trick to you kind of get consistent outs. I forgot there was a guy on first, or I could have thrown to second. Like, throwing a slow ball is pretty good because you'll usually get like an infield grounder. And also if it lands before the plate, I find the computer will usually swing, but it has to at least go over the plate. Ugh. Do you see that guy kind of stuck? That was weird. How can there still be a guy on first base? Oh, I don't know. I feel like there was some computer shenanigans going on there. But that was a good dive for the ball, though. Okay, we're going to throw that to third. You are so freaking out. Now again, that was like a holding left and pressing A. Throws to third base. So we are 1 inning down. No runs. So far, I'm not doing horrible. So I'm batting again. The pitcher taking his sweet time. That is a return right to the pitcher. And unfortunately, the play was made. Cheats hacks is spinning. I have no idea what that was. That was really strange. But thank you all for joining. And of course, thank you all so much for your support through memberships and always just watching and commenting. And we have so much fun here, and it really means a lot. That I just swung at like a really bad ball. So you can't swing at the garbage, or else, you know, what can you expect? So let's, if this one's bad, we'll let it go. Ugh. I say, but then I went for it anyway. Okay, so can I make it the second? So again, so I would have stopped it first. But by pressing up and B, you know, that means run to second. And okay, so the time I should have been aggressive, I wasn't. The time I shouldn't have been aggressive, I was. But, you know, very Blue Jays-like. We had a lot of moments like that, unfortunately. Ugh, no! Okay, well, if he tries to run the second, we'll get him. But okay. And that's the problem with the baseball games, though, is like you don't really know where the ball is going or where it's going to land because of just like the small segment of the screen that it shows. So it can be kind of hard to position yourself. Oh, a bunt! A freaking bunt! Hey, I held left and pressed A there. Here I am praising the game's controls. I don't know what that was all about. Have I played Cyber Bowl 2072? It's an arcade football game with robotic football players. So, no, I haven't played that one. And then there was like the Mutant League ones on the Genesis. Lots of funky sports games for sure. The sports games are cool. I've definitely come to appreciate... Okay, so there you go. We touched them on the way. Could have maybe got someone else. But, you know, baseball is my favorite sport, so it's another reason for me to love the NES, because it has more... Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on! Yes! Has more baseball games than any other sport. All right, one more out, and we have another... Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Where's my dude? Where is he? Ugh! Wait! Why did the ball go by that guy? Okay, we still got him. So, okay, we're down 1-0, but that's a solvable problem. I think that's it, right? Okay, good. It was like, I should be 3 outs, but it didn't stop right away, so I was a little worried. Okay, so once again, top of the third, I am up to bat again. We gotta get some runs here. That was a ball, so it's good we didn't swing at that. That was also a ball. I like to kind of move around in the box, which is very unrealistic, but it kind of keeps me on my toes there. If that's a home run, that would be excellent, but no, right to the guy. You don't see too many errors in baseball games. That's not going to go out. Well, they're supposed to be power hitters. What was so powerful about that? Okay, let's wait for a real good one. He moved to the left of the pitching rubber there. Did go across the plate, though. You kind of got to watch all the different signs. Oh, that was a strike as well. Okay, let's knock it out on strikes. This one's probably going to be garbage. You know, once they got you down... What? Where did he throw that ball? Had Little League baseball game on NES. I don't remember if you still have it. Yeah! Yeah, there was the Little League Baseball, Dusty Diamond Softball. What Dusty Diamond Softball is really fascinating because in Japan, it was Softball Tengoku, or Softball Heaven. And you actually play as animals, and it's really cool because it features like all these different stadiums, like on the side of a cliff and different things, so you know, you can hit the ball off the cliff. It's a really neat one. For some reason, when they localized it, they took out all the cute animals and just replaced them with humans. Yes, 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 yes! You really gotta listen to the sound of that ball. Hopefully the volume levels are okay. Let me know if I need to adjust anything. Ugh! No, okay, we didn't get that one. Where's my guy? Where is the dude here? Make sure we get a ball into third so he doesn't get any further than that. What are we, 1 out? So we're gonna need to... Oh, we're at 2 outs. Perfect. Now that is foul. Again, there's usually a trick, like we can... Oh, no. And again, that's just like a point of... It's going towards first, but how am I supposed to know where the guy is at first before the ball gets there? Always a fun time. Okay, now this has got to be going towards, like, the center fielder. No. Okay, we can stop this from getting out of hand. Maybe I need to change pitchers? It's only the 3rd inning, though. Why is the ball so slow? All right, we need some pitching assistance here. I don't think, like, there's no way. Can I change in the middle of a batter? You can, too. All right, relief pitcher time, everybody. Who do we want? Look at these ERAs. They're terrible. Freaking terrible. 4.55. Why are they all 4.55 and 6.32? A high ERA is bad. that's my baseball wisdom of the day. I mean, okay, good old pitcher B2, B52 bomber, get in there. You know, I mean, that was, oh, is that a home run? Is that a freaking home run? I'm feeling like the Blue Jays right now. You bring in a freaking reliever and he gives up that? All right, well, we can still come back. Okay, that's our trick. So we're gonna do a little old kind of swerve here. So like holding up when you throw the pitch slows it down, and you can move it like left and right a bit as it comes towards the plate. Thank you. All right, we gotta get our bats out. Gotta get the bats out here and pick up the pace a little bit. Now that would be great if it wasn't foul. What else we got here? Oh, that looks really good. Okay, see, we're getting them back. 1-5. See, we're supposed to be the power hitters, so we need to see more of that. Like, I guess that's why my pitchers are so bad, because, like, we're supposed to be better at hitting, but... That's a ball. Okay. Run faster, man! Not gonna count. So... Ball. Thought maybe we could reach that one. Nope, off the plate. Again, let him throw you something good. Don't swing at the ones that you can't really hit. Ugh. Now, it's probably too high. I thought I got a good hit on that one. Oh, it landed! Okay, nope. I almost went to second, but okay, we returned the first. We're safe. Gotta love those ones that land in the old Bermuda Triangle out there. Now, that looked kind of bad, but it did get some of the plate. That did not. Ugh. Okay. Get back, man! Get back! No! Why am I dude so slow? Okay, well, we got one back. Don't get greedy, says Fennec. Well, they start running automatically when the ball is hit. And, you know, it's your job to then perceive if it's going to be a fly or caught. And then to get back to the base by, again, holding that, like, left and A, right and A to return to first. And I didn't think I'd got that far up the bag, which is why when I pressed right and A and he was, like, chugging to get back, I couldn't believe it. So, yeah, clearly you can't get, like, off that bag at all. So, okay, so that was, like, a holding up on the D-pad, kind of giving, like, an old wiggle at the end. It seems to be working. And that's usually how my baseball NES game strategy goes, is I'll find, like, one pitch that's really OP and just abuse the heck out of it. So maybe that's what we're figuring out here. Well, maybe? No, what? The guy was there! He was there! So there's no button to press to, like, catch the ball or anything. Just if the ball lands, like, on top of you, counts as the guy catching it. That seemed pretty caught to me. Thank you. So I think that clears up any... Alright, so 5-1, 4-run deficit is very possible to come back from. We just gotta... put our power hitting to the test here, which, we have a 256 average. Don't expect a little better, but I think this is the number 7 hitter, the shortstop. which was Bo Bichette until he got hurt. I think it was Jimenez for most of the playoffs. That's like the slowest pitch ever. Like, how do you not hit that out of the park? Like, I could bunt. I don't think that's what we need right now, but like, is there any... Like, a ball that slow should get out of here. Like, no problem. But then I guess, you know, faster balls then go faster up the back kind of thing? And that's what I was talking about earlier too, where I find that like if I throw the ball slow, I get a lot more ground balls out of it. So I don't know why they're not changing their pitcher and getting someone who can pitch a little faster. How is he safe? That was like as fast as I could have fielded that ball. Ugh. Okay, if you want to bunt, I guess go for it. I mean, considering how slow I seem to run and how fast they seem to run, maybe not. You saw how I tried to dive, and interestingly, the third baseman dove when I wanted the shortstop to dive. And that's one thing about baseball games too, is like you're kind of controlling a million different players at once, which is weird. Okay, so we're at 1 out here, 6-1. We can still come back from this. We have the most miraculous... See, that's the kind of thing. Like, you just gotta figure out the sneaky pitch. Ugh. We're digging ourselves a little bit more of a hole here. Foul ball, fine. You got this, says Fennec. Thank you. I mean, I am playing as the Blue Jays, so it will be appropriate if we don't come back from this. But I'm certainly not giving up yet. And I like how slow mine are going here. Like, again, where's my guy going to be? So, oh, shoot. How did I screw that up? Was there not a force? Got to be looking more at the bags, I guess. What's this guy all about? Okay, think we're done. 8-1. No mercy. We haven't been mercy ruled yet. That's the important thing. Like, how am I supposed to do anything with that? Maybe I'll just wait. Maybe I'll just wait it out. I'm not going to touch the controller. Let him throw me a good pitch. I mean, but still, it's going across the plate. So... Ugh. Crazy. They found the secret strat of just throwing... Like, is it possible in real life to even throw a 46-mile-an-hour pitch? Amazing. Absolutely amazing. When I stopped playing baseball games as a kid, I always felt like... always know where to be. Yeah, the CPOs knows where to be. Yeah, they definitely have an advantage over you in that regard. Alright, now there's my super slow pitch. Hope that you enjoyed that one. Kind of running there. Thankfully getting under it. Okay, we still have 3 innings to come back. Let's not let the deficit get any higher. Now, where's my outfield dude? Like, again, how am I supposed to know how to position him like that? Look at that! Look at that! That's what he gets for being so aggressive. It's not just me. I'm gonna throw him first. That was like the best inning ever. More of those would be super appreciated. Said lucky. I feel that for sure. Okay. Again, I've, you know, playing baseball games before had like 7-run innings. It's not an impossibility. Like, my guy, get there! Get there! If that was the other team, they would have been there. Well, that's not gonna get to the plate. Look at that. Like, I can understand the pitch being slow, but how come my hitting is so bad? Like, Like, look at that. Like, hit the freaking ball, man. Ooh, it just clipped the corner. Okay, come on. Right here, right down the middle. Like, I don't get, just because they throw the ball so slow, why does my hit have to be so slow? That seems really broken. I was definitely holding right there. Okay, bringing back the old strats. Just like that. I'm gonna throw that to second. Get that guy into first. Not in time. Okay, where's my dudes? Alright, we still got just the guy in first. My fielding, I feel, is getting a little bit better. Getting back into the groove. That is, like, really foul. The guys were still running around the bases. I was really afraid for a second that, yeah, okay, very good. Hooray, hooray! Alright, 2 more innings to get 7 runs to at the very least tie it. I will take some extra innings. Like, change your pitcher! Maybe if I change my batter. Pinch hitter. Okay, we're bringing in the pitch hitter, guys. I thought I was power hitters. What are these garbage ERAs? B2. Here we got B2 versus BS. I just don't understand. Like, so B does not do anything. A does this. Like, hit the dang ball, man. Maybe I should just get hit by the ball. This is as close to the plate as I could get. Please throw the ball directly at me like 13 times. Crazy. Like a 46-mile-per-hour pitch. That can't be a thing. There's no way. Yes! Yes! Okay, we are being so aggressive right now. Go to second, man. Go to second. All right, we have a guy on second for the first time in like 12 innings here. I want to get at least another run. We haven't had a run since what, like the second or third? It's not happening. I don't know what to tell you. My power hitters aren't doing anything powerful. And now it's up to me to pitch my way out of this again. Beautiful. 1 pitch, 1 out. He still hit it. Ugh, get over there with the world's slowest throw. 2 pitches, 2 outs, I think. I'll take it. Okay, 3 pitches, 3 outs. This is our time for, like, the biggest comeback ever. You're now at home, David Ray. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by for some ridiculous baseball. Like, I'm afraid to even swing the bat because, like, there's just no power. Ugh. Okay, that was actually some power for once. Okay, so let's go to second. It definitely looks like a double. Okay, we'll be stopping there. All right, this is it, everyone. This is it. What was that? Don't throw the third. No. That's so weird that they threw to first and then let my guy get the third. Baseball stars. I want to play RBI baseball, dang it. RBI baseball, Bad News baseball, both very good. Baseball stars, not my go-to NES baseball game. Yes! Yes! Okay, okay. 2 on. We got to run. No outs. No, okay, so let's send our guys back. What if he doesn't catch it? What if he friggin' infield does, you know, the infield thing? I don't know if the infield fly rule existed back then. Okay. Here we go, here we go. Just need 6 more. A home run would be pretty cool. Oh, I should have tried to get hit by that. Imagine bases loaded. Okay, game over. At least we got something at the end there. That was garbage. Absolute garbage. Like, they didn't change their pitcher the whole time, which is hilariously a very Dodgers-like trait considering the World Series. Wow. That was rough, says Fang. Thank you. Nice to see some lefties at bat. Ouch, says Phil. I don't know what it wanted. Like, where were my power hitters? Like, they weren't getting any power off of the 45-mile-per-hour pitches. Very strange. Attendance 5,000. 5,000 people had to suffer through that. Well, that's Baseball Stars. Again, if anyone wants to see some RBI baseball, that could be arranged. I would love to play some RBI baseball. But, alright. Let's forget that ever happened. Where's Derek Jeter when you need him? Yes. So with that said, let's switch off the NES and turn on the 64. 1 second. All right, thank you for waiting a second there. Let's see here. What didn't happen in baseball? I've never seen a game of NES baseball like that where they just throw like 45-mile-per-hour pitches and then just it seems like no matter how dead on I hit them, the hit off the bat was like ridiculously slow, and I'm not sure. I've never encountered that situation before. It probably just looked like I'm really bad at baseball, which may or may not also be true. But okay, hopefully you can see and hear, and I mean there's no sound right now. So Phil, let's go to N64 hacks. I guess I put it under Mario 64. B3313. I don't know anything about this. Apparently it was like a really large ROM, but someone's made a version that works on the flash cart, so I'm very thankful for that. Let us jump right in. Okay, it's loading. 64 may be louder than the NES, so let me know if any adjustments need to be made. Oh, okay. I still mess with Mario's face on the title screen. Looks like we can. Are we playing the creepypasta version? I am bracing for like a jump scare any moment. Okay, oh, we got the beta HUD. Welcome to Mario Wonderland. If you're the adventurous sort, pay a visit to the castle ahead. I'm expecting to just fall through the floor. Now, okay, now he's moving. There we go. The quest for milk, says Finnick. Oh yeah! Okay, well we got 0 stars. Got Mario 64 here. Now obviously we're gonna go to the castle. Let me adjust this for a second so it's a little closer. I don't have to scream and get strep throat like 5 minutes before we've even begun. He doesn't do a long jump. That's the scariest part, is that there doesn't appear to be any long jump by holding Z and pressing A. I don't know how we'll ever live. Also, 2 lives instead of like the normal 4 that Mario 64 starts you with. Is the... Oh, there's no cannon to the roof. Interesting. So yeah, things are certainly creepy. Does it have the underwater door down there? Ooh, even that's gone. Okay, I'm scared. Hopefully you're scared. Again, oh yeah, here's like the weird beta like thing above the door. I really hope that we get to see the Mario 64 beta someday. That would be cool. This castle is exclusive to the show. It's connected to a variety of worlds. So open the doors ahead and get adventuring. So far, kind of normal, right? It's looking very much kind of like, there's no backflip either. Wonder why there's no, like all these moves have been removed. Yeah, so far it's looking very much like beta Mario 1, or 64. We don't have any stars, so I'm guessing even the 1 door is not going to fly? Okay, so it's not like, you know, requiring you to have that many stars. It just, I guess, means the order we should be going in the doors. And I'm just kind of checking, like, every crevice, which maybe I shouldn't be. I'm thinking about this too much in terms of Mario 64 and not in terms of, like, creepypasta land that we're in. If you've always dreamed of flying, you should try out the cannon on your left. There's no cannon left. Climbing trees is actively encouraged, so try finding a winged ally. Just try not to fall off the course. Alright, where's that cannon to the left? I mean, I know where the cannon normally is in Whomp's Fortress, but okay. So, I mean, yeah, like you said, very normal so far. Like, I feel like it's trying to be creepy. Wait, so yeah, there's no backflip. There's probably like a double jump that I can use to get up here, and then it suggests checking out the trees, which means I guess I probably want to do some of this. Okay. Oh, he's not yapping. So what's the controls? I always forget. Like, you hold A to hang on to him sort of thing? Did he fly away already? No. Okay, so we're holding A. See Whomp's Tower. Is this a Mario 64 ROM hack? It is! Okay, well, just like that, we've almost got a star, our first star. Oh my gosh. Hey, I mean, all of that was just to demonstrate the beta power meter, which is pretty cool. Is there no... Oh, this is a pole. I was going to say, did he just respawn instantly? Usually there's elevators here for you to climb up. Oh, look at that transfer. Pull right to the platform on the tower. Okay, let's actually take this a little less. Interesting, like, question mark on... Oh, did you see that ground pound? It's like instant. There's no flip in the air. He just goes. And there's a star, everyone. Is anything creepy gonna happen? Are you getting the star? That's gonna leave a mark. Power star save? Is saving gonna break anything? So yeah, so far. I mean, things are looking pretty normal. Was there a screen to tell you like what stars there are? No. We're just kind of left to guess what we should be doing. I guess we'll go try that cannon that we neglected the first time. I somehow came right out of the tree and into this guy's hands. Can we go as high as like possible? Is that where it gets creepy? Is Mario just ends up in space? I like how there's like an outline where the star was. So maybe this isn't creepypasta. Maybe it's just you know, happy fun beta times. Oh, did you see like the weird jolt to the right that he did? So here's the problem I'm seeing, is that we don't have very many lives. Maybe it gets creepy when we get game over. Maybe this is all just a ploy to get us to lose some lives. And like once we hit 0, something really freaky is gonna happen. That's just a theory. Otherwise, yeah. Stuff is happening. So there's no area over there. So yeah, I've seen a lot of beta Mario 64 footage. And obviously this is being used to, you know, try and recreate that in various ways. I'm not sure to like exactly what point we understand the layout of Womp's Fortress here, and how much is kind of improvised. So other than that star, is there like the weird, the one-up, right? Is it here? Oh! Okay. All right, my Mario 64 knowledge coming into play. Try a triple jump. Uh-oh. Is that gonna like break the game? Let's see if we have enough room for an old triple here. Something that I couldn't hit when we were playing baseball. Ah, the spin jump. Yes. Very nice. Because, yeah, that was like, there is footage of him doing a triple jump in the beta, right? And then he does a spin after. Wonder what made them change that. But, like, that could have been... I can see places in the original game where that would be useful. Okay, let's grab onto Owlman. I thought that I was a lot closer to the green than I apparently was there. So yeah, our fate is left up to this dude. And I can't say I particularly trust him. Because like, yeah, letting go of A drops me. Does B do anything? Like, can we lower ourselves at all with B? I'm holding B now. I can't tell if it's actually making me lower or if it's all coincidence. Where's my buttons here? Okay. And I didn't see really any other stars. We'll have a look. Is that an owl? Yes. Is this the beta? No, this is not the beta. But it's beta inspired, I guess is probably the best way to put it. And since, you know, there's no way, if we press start. I don't think we've pressed start yet. Castle, so these are all counting as Castle Secret stars. Which made sense, because like the, you know, Castle Secret areas don't have a, you know, intro menu sort of thing. Wow, that thing flashing red. It's kind of creepy. You can press A to fast travel, ZR to change aspect, use D-pad, change FOV of view, frame of view. Weird. Okay. A to fast travel. Huh. Frame of view, I think, David Ray. There we go. It's connected to a variety of worlds. Alright, so, again, I didn't actually mean to leave the level, but maybe we found everything in here, or maybe we should try a different level. That's maybe our sign to go and give something else a shot. Interestingly, we kept our coins. So maybe you get like a 1-up at 100. No, that's door 3. Maybe that's what we're doing here. That's 1. What's beside us here? Camera kind of wonky. What happens if we go in here? This is normally to the backyard and to the basement. So it's looking a little bit different. I love this though. Like, I'm all for you know, like the castle like ambiance and how freaky it all is. N64 games just have, you know, a feel to them that is hard to beat. There was so much mystery surrounding games back then, whether it's this or Mario Kart or Banjo-Kazooie or GoldenEye. Everything just had like a rumor going around about it at school. Just because, you know, everything seems so open-ended. Like anything was possible in these days. You know, they'd put the, you know, like that statue in the middle of the fountain. It's like, oh, it means Ella's real. And, you know, just these little things that were meant to be nothing became, you know, who knows what. Now, as a kid, I always wanted to go over these walls. I always wanted to climb the trees and go over the walls. And unfortunately, it looks like my dreams here Still not coming true thanks to Mr. Invisawall there. Do they have the high-pitched beta voice too? Yes! I hope you can hear. I hope that I haven't accidentally muted the game somehow. I hope that everyone is able to experience, you know, in full right now. Please let me know. I wasn't, if it wasn't Luigi being real, it was Waluigi later. Hello, Walter! Yes! Hope you're having a great night. Yeah, it was always something. There was always, like, some unlockable character or level. But okay, I'm not seeing anything really going on back here. There's probably a level somewhere. Or, you know, usually you can't get into Boo's Haunted Mansion or whatever until you get, like, what, 10 or so stars? So I guess we'll go back inside. It's nice, though. We got to take a trip to the backyard. Again, the camera is a thing in this hack. Like, it feels worse than I remember Mario 64's, like, OG camera being, but maybe it's just me. Okay, Firetown! Good old arrow showing us where to go. And of course, I like checking to, like, the sides of the stairs, because that's where I would probably hide something. But nothing there. If he ever wants to stop doing that thing. Okay, we've confirmed what? There was like a 99% chance of already being. Can't break the invisible wall. Sounds great. Thank you for letting me know. Left or right? Up to you. Make good use of the C button to move. Quickly but cautiously. Okay, I'm guessing like it means like, you know, align ourselves so we can see here. Now, on top of this, oh, there's no, why is there no backflip? And maybe that's a beta thing. Or like, it's thought that the beta didn't have the backflip or long jump yet, so that's why they got rid of it. Could be. Okay, let's go around Mr. I here. Now, in the original, or in the final, you stand down here and warp. There does not appear to be anything down here in this version. And again, without a long jump, I'm not sure how you're even expected to get over to that. So we found 3 stars in the last level. Are we to assume that there's 3 in every level, or it's totally possible that there's more I missed in the last one? Do you think there's anything inside the volcano? Oh, they knew you would try that. They knew it. And it's just pain. But, you know, nothing ventured, nothing earned, or however it goes. Okay, the volcano's erupting. Can't remember the last time I saw it do that. Like 1996 or 7 or something. You know, when I first played it. Otherwise, who stands around long enough for that to happen? So, B still punches. Can I make this jump? Is there anything for beating up the bullies who have like a single spike on their head instead of the horns that they're known for now? Bully, not like the most common enemy in Mario anymore. I mean, anymore. Like, it never really was, but what was there? There's like a big bully you fight in the mission mode in Mario Kart DS. I think maybe New Super Mario Brothers on the DS had a couple of bullies. It was neat seeing how that game kind of combined, you know, 2D Mario elements with the 3D ones. And it's like 2.5D existence. Okay, so there you go. That's kind of like the OG, which is how we figured that out. Yeah. Hi, Super Tom Brother. Thank you. Glad you're enjoying it. Waluigi being rumored for the DS port was hilarious. I used to have the magazine with the fake article about it. There was that. There was a fake article about Sonic and Tails in Smash Brothers Melee. So many good rumors back in the day. Lots of fun was had. Like, even though, you know, we all wasted time doing dumb things to try and unlock them. And I can't say I at least didn't enjoy it a little bit. You know, I hope that maybe it could happen. And you know, looking back on it now. Okay, so actually that's right. So even though we don't have the long jump, I guess what I should be doing is the triple jump. That's kind of like what we need to get used to using in this game. Which, fair enough. Is that it? Okay. The Ice Bully, yeah, Ice Bully still has a single spike in the final game. Oh, interesting, Super Tom Brother. Just feels so off. Oh, you even said that, Phil. I didn't read that comment before, but you're good. There you go. Good, what's it? Good minds think alike? Bright minds think alike? Something like that. But we solved the puzzle, and that's what's important. So where else should we go then? I guess I never went over here. I didn't really see this brown platform here. Oh, but that was kind of just to get us to where we got the last star anyway. So again, if we assume there's got to be a third one somewhere. Ooh! I was going to long jump, and then even though after all the discussion we've had, somehow forgot that we couldn't. Again, if we, like, the other one had 3, there's got to be at least 3. We've jumped inside the volcano. It's possible that it's like in there, we just missed it. But that seems a little far-fetched. There's like no real way. Yeah, okay. We could really confirm that. I'm assuming there's no 100 coin star. Ever since you started watching YouTube, you've been fascinated by stuff in games. Yeah, for sure, right? Oh, now it's showing. Why would it show? We've got 2 stars in this level, right? Right? Yeah. So there's something weird going on with the HUD. Like, I'm not sure why it would show 1 and then 4, which means that one of the ones that we collected in this level counted as a secret star, while one of them filled in that space. The pause menu is just another mystery in the grand scheme of mysteries here. So, I've been over there. Yeah, that's that. We might just quit then? Like, I'm probably missing something, but I couldn't tell you where. I feel like we've looked just about everywhere. Like, you said go left or right. So that's right. Oh, I wonder. We never really went to over here. Okay, so maybe if we collect, like, all those coins, something will happen. This is, like, the only place we haven't been. Unused sprites, beta, polygons, so many secrets. No. Ground pounding? Is it Mario Odyssey? We just got a ground pound in a random spot and we'll find something? Maybe just like a random corner of the map has something hidden in it. And like with the draw distance we can't see. 'Cause I'm out of ideas otherwise. I wonder if we could quit. Because I don't trust myself to get out of that situation there. We'll go back in for 1 second. Because again, it's gotta have 3. Like, nothing I can really see over there. Again, I tried to get on top of this this archway. Something I used to do when I played Mario 64 as a kid. Doesn't really look like there's anything on top of it though, but wait, the power meter changed? The power meter suddenly looking different. Is it like giving my health back? It just went from 5 to 6. I'm still not convinced that like any second there could be a jump scare or something. Like it's definitely just getting your mind focused on the game. And then probably it's gonna hit like 30 minutes and like Bowser's just gonna I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Even the light inside my room here is starting to flicker as I said that, which is very scary. Okay, so, oh, way out there. Wait a minute. Did the level change? Is that what happened? Is that what happened? Like, the level's different now? Because I'm not convinced that, like, that's creepy. No, what is happening? And I don't trust any of these platforms to like not. Okay, come on. Oh my gosh, this is weird. Love the use of different beta. Bowser, yes. Let me see here. That's a little hard to see. The different beta power meters, yes. I don't know why though. It's creepy because it's like, why? But okay, we've done 2 now. Let's go into 3 here. Alright, Icy Mountain time. This time we can see in the corners, easy enough. Here we go. There's the little penguin. If you want to feel the wind at your back, try jumping in the hole on the left. The sensation can't be... it's probably death. It's probably death. Alright. We're taking the baby penguin with us. No one would hurt a baby penguin. Okay. Well, it looks like it's a mix of the tall mountain slide with like the icy slide. That's what I'm seeing anyway. I don't trust any of this. And also, like, did they remember to include the 1-up when you touch all the corners? I'm not sure if Mario 64 was just always this jank, which it probably was. Or if there's like some weird physics changes as well. But okay. We're going down the slide. I'm definitely expecting... So here's where there's that turn, right? Or like in the OG game, if you don't take the turn properly, then you die. Okay, we got a 1-up for getting 100 coins. That's good to know. I haven't seen any 1-up mushrooms otherwise. I'm still really kind of concerned about what might happen if we game over. So the more lives, the better. This looks bad. Okay. Okay. Just kind of taking it easy. There's no clock. It said jump, I think. Wait. Why did I die? I don't know. All right. I think we'll refrain from going down the scary hole of doom this time. I don't really think I did anything wrong, but the game just didn't seem to approve it. Is there something here? Okay, there is. There's like a scary ramp down the mountain. Here we go. Walking down the mountain. I'm expecting any second we're gonna like just fall through the floor or something dumb. But so far it looks like we're okay. We might have just been able to like jump off that edge. Okay, there we go. A little bit more zoomed out is nice. Guess we're just gonna continue working our way down slowly. That looks kind of scary, so we'll stand up here. And yeah, it's just, walking in the snow, something I can tell you is not as much fun as this may make it seem. Getting wet shoes and all that sort of stuff. But okay, we're just going down. The joke is probably just that we're gonna hit like a dead end. I say as it looks like we've definitely hit a dead end. Maybe? Or is there like anywhere else we can go? I don't see any penguin. Okay, there's water down there. Nice. Aha! It goes on. What do you think we'll find? I hope that, carrying this penguin is worth it. We'll get down there and be rewarded for all this heavy lifting we've done. So there's a whole bunch of stuff there. That looks like probably where to go. So we'll go down some steps. There's this high-pitched voice. Oh, no! Penguin Man, no! Where is he? There we go. So, where do you think we're supposed to take him? I'm just like, is that water? Like, is it, frozen water? There's a star? But we've got the penguin. Where are we supposed to take the penguin? Although I am scared because we've seen how these levels, shapeshift. If we don't grab that star now, it might not be there later. Mario 64 Snowblind Edition. Like, again, I'm assuming touching the blue, probably not good. It's only a matter of time before I do something dumb, though. I'm not seeing the mother penguin anymore. But I guess for as long as this goes on, we might as well explore, although it looks like maybe we're about to hit a dead end. Maybe there's something over the fence. That could be it. No, we are really just kind of at the dead end. Is the penguin just a trap? So there's a star that we just saw. And then, I mean, again, we know that the level can shapeshift. Maybe the mother just hasn't spawned in. It's like anything is possible. What's up here? Can I even walk up this? No, it's too... And I'm probably never going to pick that guy up again, which is like kind of fine. Let's go, Mario, go. Go, 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 go. just gonna grab a drink while he does this. Now, look, he's coming! I can't imagine this like really leading anywhere. Mario 64 is so jank. Alright, we did it! Is the penguin coming too? Come on, a little further. Alright, be that way. You got one more chance to come back. Alright, forget it. Can you crawl in this game? Oh, you're still crawling. Okay, what is this all about? You know, now we're probably gonna find the mother penguin. But I guess we'll just grab that star that we saw and, you know, pat ourselves on the back for that and then see if anything changes. You can still hear the penguin walking. Alright, 7! How many do you think there are? Power Star save, so when you get 8 is normally when you get to Bowser in the Darkland. Dad is visiting for Thanksgiving and Christmas. He decided to mess with me when you're bored, Super Tom Mother. Well, hopefully all is good. This is that one hack. Where is Andrew lost currently? No, everything's great. No lost whatsoever. We're up to 7 stars here. Can I go up this? Is the penguin showing us the way? He may be. I never thought about what might be at like the very top of the mountain. Can I look up there? Nothing really at the top from the looks of it. Can I do a triple jump up the mountain? But otherwise, I know nothing about this, so it's not... if anyone knows, please don't tell me. I want to be surprised. I'm assuming that there's going to be like a big trick at some point. There's got to be a gimmick to all this. But, you know, so far, it has my attention. Kind of just playing Beta Mario 64 here. Beta Penguin Mountain looks different, says Super Tom Brother. Indeed it does. Look at that run. And again, I don't know why I'm bringing him again. I guess just in case we get to the bottom. And, like, the penguin's there now. Oh, there's that, the meter with the pointer, the gauge. It's weird, like, you get your health back for no reason when it shows that meter. And maybe when it shows that meter, that's an indication that, like, we're in a different version of the level now, right? But the question is, what has changed? Fortunately, there's just, like, a lot of walking to the bottom before you can really do anything. But we're almost there. So we went one way around the mountain, the base of the mountain. We never really went the other. So, like, this time we'll go this way. And that looks like it. We've hit the dead end. And I'm thinking we've been bamboozled with this baby penguin. Doesn't seem to have all that much purpose here. Oh, did we throw him over the edge yet? You don't think that's what you're supposed to do. Okay, that's... Well, there was that one spot by the fence that was, like, really easy to do that. That never even crossed my mind. That would be really evil, like, if that's what you're supposed to do. But I could see that being as, like, a joke. Hey, no! Right, here we were about to murder this thing. And here he is! He is here now. Or maybe he was always here and I just, missed him. Haven't I told you not to go sliding off alone? Well, he didn't really. Like, he was at the top of the mountain. He should get a medal for, like, scaling Mount Everest there. Where's my star? Oh, okay. After putting him down. Now, how am I supposed to get that? Can I jump on you? There you go. I hope not. Yeah! Here I was actually contemplating the possibility of it, being related to that, because you never know with ROM hacks. But thankfully, everyone is A-okay. Now the question is, where's star number 3? Again, assuming that there is a third one. The pause menu is now showing two filled out stars with 2 empty ones and 6 secret stars. Do you think we've, investigated everything there is to at the bottom? Now that we don't have to carry around the penguin, this gives a little more, we have a little more freedom here. Let's get down there. And if nothing's changed, we'll, like, start select. And maybe we'll try the slide one more time? I'm still not really sure why we died. Considering I don't think we did anything to deserve to die. Slides just be like that sometimes, I guess. But keep your eyes peeled for any changes, as this hack seems to like. Like, things changing from mission to mission in Mario 64 official version was nothing new, so I can see that's kind of what they're using here, probably, to make each time you enter the level look a little bit different. Problem is, you're not really given any hint to what might have changed. So you just kind of got to do a full sweep of the layout. And like, I don't even see the penguin again. Like, wasn't the penguin around here? Oh, there he is! So it's possible he was always there, just the draw distance was kind of bad. And assuming that we started with 2 lives, I'm guessing we get a 0, so we have a little bit of a buffer. Again, some more 1-up mushrooms would be great. I'm assuming things are gonna go weird when we get game over. It just makes you think, oh, I'm playing a cute Mario hack, and then something's gonna happen. That's my guess. But we'll see. Okay, again, like, this is really suspicious, but just nothing. Okay, guess we'll quit. Thank you, David Ray. I think the mama penguin comes after you. What is okay? What do we need to make a poll for this? How do I make a poll here? Well, give me a second. 1 second. Maybe I can't be the way I have the chat done. I have to do a weird thing with the chat to have it on screen when it's a members only stream, because the way I normally do it, it can't access it because only members can. And I thought that connecting YouTube with OBS might change that, but it didn't seem to. Can I create a top chat? You might even be able to see all that. But like, I'm not sure how I would go about making a poll, unfortunately. But we'll just take your opinions. Throw the penguin off the edge. Yes, no, maybe. Answer now. Well, I'll try the slide one more time. Because there's got to be something to the slide, right? Fennec, no. Phil, absolutely. Walter, yes. I guess we'll be seeing. So the one good thing about the slide, and I always jump because it looks like those coins are floating, is that we may be able to accumulate some money here and increase our longevity, which would be welcome. Lots of blue money. So last time we took a right, because usually in the OG game, what? Can I quit before we die? I'm not going to complain about that. Usually you can only start, quit a level in Mario 64 if you're touching the ground. So I will gladly take advantage of that. Looks like we also kept all the coins that we collected, so if I really wanted to, we could kind of farm for lives that way. The slide song! Yeah, you're right! Where's my Peach's slide music? Yay, 2 lives. Okay, so I think as I was saying, in Tall Tall Mountain, there's like a fork in the road, and if you choose the wrong one, it's death. Normally you have to go right here. Like, can you survive this? It seems kinda tricky. But, okay, I think we did it. Listen to that agony he's in. Just kind of taking it slow. Going through the tunnel. I think we've seen this part before. And then it says, like, jump coming up, right? But, like, I couldn't see that until we were actually, like, on top of it. Like, jump. Where am I jumping to? To there? And then we're going in here. Okay. Now, it's possible I missed something in there, but I didn't see anything as we were going through it. Now that brings us to where the penguin was, which is kind of funny, but not much good. Maybe so. I saw Baseball Stars portion, and I will defend the game over all other NES baseball games. I'm probably just really bad at it. I've never had an experience like that though, where the team is only throwing 45 miles an hour. Maybe because I've never faced a team that was, expert pitchers. Okay, I think everyone wants to see it, so we'll pick up the penguin. Bye, penguin. It's not my fault. Democracy wanted it. Hey, how do you throw him? Like, maybe we go up here. Ugh, how do you throw him? Like, I can't press B while I'm in the air to, like, throw him. I can only set him down. Is there a place where, like, you'll go over the edge? You know, kudos to the person who built this, was very safety conscious. Put fences all around the edge. Oh, maybe I can stand on the fence. Oh, I can't. Okay. Good, says Fennec. I know, right? Like, I don't know. Like, it doesn't seem like it's probably related to any secrets. Like, you can't even stand on the fence to get him out of here. I mean, there is the option of jumping off with them, but again, lives are so valuable. I don't think we'll be doing that. Okay. But knowing Mario 64, you figure there would be a way to get him to clip through somehow. We need to get, you know, Peneko in here. How can I get rid of the penguins without pressing the A button? Maybe a half A press. But okay, I guess that's that. The will of the people will unfortunately not be fulfilled on this day. As it looks like we've tried everything, I guess. Like, unless there's a spot with no fence, but it really looks like. And I'm assuming this is painful, right? Like, yeah, we never touched it before. But it was kind of obvious. We'll do the slide one more time? Is there any reason to? The only thing about the slide is that there was a room at the very end I didn't explore. Because I went right into that hole, which I was kind of just in a rush to get into, because knowing this game I would die for some reason for not going into it right away. But I guess we'll do the slide one last time, get some more money. Did I take the penguin on the slide? And check that last room, and see if I missed anything. The sheets of ice look like skulls? The first I'm hearing of that. Maybe if we get to the end of the slide, we can check that out again. Anything here? This feels like they'd hide something over the side sort of deal. But I'm not seeing anything. Just kind of get to see the rest of the slide way down there. Okay. I see, you know, some stars floating in the sky. Not ones that I think we can collect, though. Like, anywhere along the way here, there could just be like a star off the edge, and it'd be so easy to miss because you're so focused on not falling off and dying. I guess we'll go this way again. And again, we're back up to 3 lives, so I'm not going to complain about playing the slide a couple of extra times. So I'm not sure what's with that other way. It seems to make the slide like twice as long. Where here we're doing just fine. So here's where you jump. And if you don't, you die. But then I jumped and I still died. The disappointed Bart. What did I do? And I'm also still very suspicious about, like, the top of the mountain. Or it could be, like, you know, behind the mountain. Behind the top part of the mountain. There could be like a little crevice anywhere on the side that has an item in it. Again, there's no guarantee there is another one, but every level so far has had 3. So I just want to get to the end of that slide one last time. And then we'll put the snow level to rest and check out what's behind door number 4. Ugh, it doesn't have to show you the text every time. Mario 64, I mean, I guess depending on the mission you do, if you do like the first mission, it might still show the text box again. But usually, like, as you've seen it, it doesn't keep shoving it in your face, which is nice. Where this game is like, you will read the text box every time, no questions. So take it right here. You saw nothing. So interesting, when you quit, your life counter doesn't have a 0 in it. But when we go back into the level, the 0 will come back. Just more, maybe that's connected again to, like the HUD and which life meter we have. Oh, so there's no 0 now either. There are funky things happening within this game. And I just know there's going to be a jump scare. I know. Every once in a while my head comes back to reality. And it's like, Andrew, you are focused way too much on the game that you will probably die if there's a jump scare right now. So just, okay, gotta not get too into it. Just having a casual, leisurely slide in abstract land here. Okay, so take it easy. Again, not sure why, like, that jump thing kills you if you don't jump. But, so here we go, jump. Okay, so here's where we need to just have a little bit of a look. So I went right into there. I would not have been surprised if there was something hidden behind this. Maybe up in the rafters? No! I am shocked that there's really nothing else to this room. Okay, well, that's that. And then Phil says something looked like skulls out here? Like this? This kind of like weird, stretched out graphic. I can see how it looks a little bit like a skull. So I feel like we're definitely missing something, but I don't know where, and I think we'll probably just check out another level. Because I'm not seeing it at this time. And I don't think anyone's seen anything that I haven't. Again, this part's really weird. Like, it's just kind of a dead end. Don't know if that means that... Here, what I'll do is we're gonna get to the edge here, and like this leads to this wall. I'm gonna jump into the wall. Okay. So that's the snow level, everybody. I looked as hard as I could. Didn't see anything. Again, it might just be like jump off this random ledge and there's a star on it or something. We can always go back. But now it's Jolly Roger Bay time. Gonna pay him all those gold doubloons. Empty text box. I love it. Okay, what's going to be going on in the creepy water zone here? I see a platform I can maybe stand on. If I ground pound, does anything good happen on the creepy platform? No. Just a lone piece of land. So this is actually looking more like Dire Docks than Jolly Roger Bay. And of course there's these treasure chests, which I always forget what the order is. That is not the order. Assuming it's even the same as the original. Might as well get some money, because as we all know, money equals oxygen. Should be using B to kind of position myself a little better. Okay, that's one. If I could get that air bubble, it'd be great. I don't think it actually filled like any of my health. So interesting. So that's one. The good thing is that like you can always just go back up to the surface to get your air/health back. So it's not like the end of the world. Will it just be like an order? Will this be 2? Maybe. Oh, that time it worked. And we'll just keep working our way around here to this guy. It'll be really painful if we get one wrong and have to do it like all over again. So that's 3. We've done a full loop. Hey, I think that's like an unused shark enemy, right? Something like that. I don't really see any other ones. Okay, just 4. Very nice. Oh, it makes us go all the way back up there. Looks like fair enough. What creepy thing is going to happen which prevents us from getting there? I wouldn't have been surprised if like the surface of the water just started rising. That would be a nightmare. But there you go. More gold in my pocket. But no, so far this has been a very enjoyable kind of romp through a beta-inspired Mario 64 game. I love the empty text box. Just add into the creepiness there. So we can then, I guess, go by this. There's no sort of suction funnel thing. in the middle, which take it as you will. We have floating bombs here. Those aren't in the final, right? But like I think it's like confirmed that they're like, you know, maybe beta footage that showed there was going to be possibly at one point, which makes sense. And then we get this interesting transition here. Just you know, all of this so that, you know, one room could unload and then the other room could load in. Good old N64 shenanigans. So here, is this gonna be like the funnel? No. You can go through this if you have the, oh, you can go through it anyway. I was gonna say if you have the vanish cap. I hope that there's cap switches in this game. The caps, you know, switch blocks. One of my favorite features, you know, that doesn't really show up in Mario games anymore. New Super Mario Brothers Wii, I think it's the third overworld map, the ice one, has a red switch on the map, and I was so hyped because I thought it was going to be like a red switch palace level. Instead, it's just like a switch that you actually hit on the overworld map, which still in its you know, own right was kind of cool. I just like switches. Press all the switches. So let's board Bowser's submarine. See what we got going on. Got a couple of coins. We got a very easy star. No sort of, you know, all the stuff that normally goes on in the ceiling of this room, which is interesting. And the question is, where the heck's the third one? This level a lot more straightforward than, you know, Treasure Mountain back there. So let's jump back in. You know, no clues on where to look. Pause, still not really all that helpful. So keep your eyes peeled. Look at this guy. No! Whoa! That Mario voice. Plus, yeah, I just touched the little orange fish. It was enough to give us a whooping there. Let's hurry and get through here, I guess. Get some of our health back. Kind of gotta look at every wall, because you don't know, like, you know, any wall could just have like a little tunnel or something placed into it, which I'm assuming is probably what happened in the Ice Mountain. There's probably some, like, you know, edge if I had jumped off of, there would be a little ledge or hole or something with a star in it. And should we wish to, we can go back and investigate, like, unless we just went under a little bit of a lip, but nothing behind us. You gotta search absolutely everywhere in these classic games. Like, there could be a star just in a random corner down here that you can't see because of the draw distance or something. But then I think that one in the, you know, Lethal Lava Land beta, we saw that one from pretty far away. I'm not seeing anything. Has anything changed since the last one that we picked up? Or maybe it's possible that just some levels have 3 stars, or only 2 stars in them. We really don't know. Here we have the propeller for the submarine. Giving Rusty Bucket Bay vibes here. What if we jumped on top of this? Can you go in the top up there? Like, it almost looks like it's kind of... There's like a lid that's open. I don't know. It's kind of suspicious, but it doesn't look like it might do anything. Oh, oh, oh! No way! No way! This is cool. Okay, this is cool. Nothing behind us. I am impressed. I want... Like, who has not always dreamed of going inside the submarine? That is awesome. I mean, that was like the last place that something could have been. So just process of elimination for the win. Wow, neat. I'm impressed. This is cool. I see a big cannonball. We probably don't want to touch. A box which may have red coins. Oh, this game went from being like very casual to suddenly now we have a serious mission on our hands here. No exclamation mark on the switch. Good old staircase of bricks here. There's still a lot to do on the main level down here, though. Look at that guy. He is angry. Also, more bullet bills. This is like all the enemies that, you know, hardly appear in the game, getting more of a moment to shine. I don't want to pick up too many normal coins because they're good to have around if we need some help at some point. The question is, where am I going there? I hope I don't get to a point... Cool, a question mark block. Like, we can't get back out. So I'm just kind of, you know, scouting the place out before I make any decisions I regret. Was the inside of the sub an unmade level? That's what you gotta think, right? Like, is that what this is supposed to be inspired by? Like, I just broke that box. I hope that wasn't a mistake. Because I wouldn't put it past this ROM hack to be like, well, you did one thing wrong, time to start over again. But it looks like we should be okay. I think we can break this without consequence. Little one up. And I think I saw... Yeah, over here. I don't know. Can we get back up this way? Problem is, though, if I don't break that box, what if it ends up having a red coin in it? Let us search the rest of the level, should we ever get the chance to without being thrown around. Are we able to side flip is an excellent question. We can. I guess not something I do all that much in Mario 64. Again, you hear me talking about long jumps and backflips, but I should, if I were a Mario 64 pro, probably side flip a little bit more than I normally do. Okay, there's a Babon. Let's let him do his thing. Ooh, he blew up the box. That was kind of cool. What is that, 3? Still shows him at the bottom. Is there a pole here or something I can grab onto? Oh, I see a red coin. Probably a triple jump, right? Might not have been close enough to the edge. Really bad camera angle. Yeah, I probably need this to jump a little closer to the edge of the platform. And that should get us halfway there. Now, I don't think any of the blocks that appear as a result of the switch. I don't know how I broke that. I didn't press B at all. I also see a red coin there, which I guess we could get. So yeah, we got that one. And then 3 more somewhere. I'm not really sure where. Oh, the block did come back! Even after... But the angle's very odd. Oh, it might be the bullet bill blowing up the blocks. Interesting. You have a limited time to collect the red coins. Not that I see, thankfully. Again, I wouldn't put it past it to be, you know, like an invisible timer limit or something, but I don't think so. So, no pressure. Just don't die. Not that, like, it'd be hard to get back here, but then with a game like this, you never know. You could come to, you know, try and go back into it, and it's gone the next time or something, so... Take every opportunity when you get it. Okay, that's gotta be it. That's gotta be it. 5. Where are 3 more? There was that box that I never broke open. What do you think happens if I touch this? Pain? Okay. Because, like, there's the possibility that it's inside that thing. And I guess we're getting our health back. You know, it's just like such a modern game day thing. Auto-regenerating health, but in this case I'll allow it. Nothing inside that box. What if that box we just threw? Probably not, but like... Now it's underwater. That's really bad. Because what happens if... Can I pick it up underwater? You very rarely pick things up underwater. Just the shell. Oh, wow! That one time. Alright, we're gonna throw up... Maybe if I throw this box into this cannonball. So there was one in that all along. I mean, if we have regenerating health anyway, I guess there's no... Actually, with the water, we can always get our health back no matter what. Okay, we are 3/4 of the way there. Where do any of you see 2 more red coins? Now, the question is, can I get back up? Thankfully, it looks like yes. There's the bill launcher. Have a look. Oh, there's a whole bunch more going on up there that I somehow didn't see. So let's go check that out. The angle. That was a complete accident. Where am I even? Thank you, Jank Mario 64 controls, for making me fall into a completely random... Where am I? Yeah, this was the kind of the entrance. I'll take it. And what about the other side? Like, is there one over here too? I don't think so. It's got to be where that thwomp is. We never really investigated that thwomp. So yes, thank you again, Mario 64 jankiness, for leading me to that red coin. Where is that? Maybe I do a wall jump here. Or something. Because there's definitely more going on above us. Oh, you can climb that! I even wondered if you could climb this at one point. So there's the red coin. But there's a whole bunch of other stuff going on up there. That, like, we haven't even really investigated. There it is. Okay, well, there's still a bunch of... Where's the star? Oh, the star's on the upper level, I guess. We'll wait for the boxes to respawn. But with that would be 3 stars. Oh my goodness. Get ourselves zoomed out as far as possible. I would love to have like more of an above view. There's just something about these boxes I can't tell the perspective for some reason. And there it is. 3 stars at Dire Docks. And I still have no clue what was going on at the top of that submarine. So we'll go back in and check ever so quickly. But I did just want to make sure that we got the star before, you know, something hilarious happened. And we had to get all the red coins again. But this is a lot of fun. Thank you so much, Phil, for recommending this one. Hope that everyone else is enjoying it. Again, after this, we'll be checking out a Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time randomizer. I have no idea how much of this we should play. What time is it? Whoa, we've almost been streaming for 2 hours already? Time flies when you're having fun. And again, I hope that all of you have been. So maybe we'll get a few more stars. And then we'll wrap Mario up for now. And then after Zelda, Christian recommended the Simpsons game for Xbox 360, which will make this one of the very first streams where I ever play retro consoles and HD consoles on the same stream. Apparently the 360 turned 20 today. It's just crazy. So we're back in here again. Just for fun, one last time. Oh my goodness. Where do you jump to from here? That's what I'm confused about. Like, it definitely seems like there's more above. Oh, hit the ceiling or something. Hope you play more of this hack. You've barely scratched the surface. I'm curious, just, where am I? How big it gets, but I am enjoying this. So, we could definitely check out more. on top of the block. Or I could go around the other side here. Like there has to, excuse me, my voice. There has to be more going on. So let's go up here. They are the worst thing. I don't know why. Just like something about the angle and who knows what. There we go. Now last time, I'm not sure how I messed this jump up. Again, just because of the angle. I have no idea like exactly what my height is or what. Oh, I guess I run into him. I think I thought there was like a little bit of room I could land in front of him, but I should just wait for him to be gone and then jump is the impression I'm getting. Okay. Now where am I? So I guess I got that red coin last time? Let's do a side flip to this guy. If I can ever pull it off, which I might not be able to. There we go. Now we're going into uncharted territory up here. Oh, I like how the platform I was standing on was slowly going down as I was trying to get my bearings. Wonderful. Ugh. So like that, and then I guess just quickly up here. And up here. And somewhere up here. It's fire. A bit of a wall jump here, maybe? And what are we up against? There's a switch? What did that switch do? It may have opened up the door at the bottom. It didn't start a timer, which is the interesting thing. Please do not hurt me. Was it a draw distance thing or was it actually open? It is open! A boss maybe? No way! Okay. Little Mario 3 music going on here. Zoom out, please. And here we go. Time to ruin our 64 control stick. Beautiful. Alright, if I miss this one. Yeah! If I miss that one, I don't know what to say to that. We got him this time though. Can't get much closer than this. Doesn't seem like the fight's changed in any way though. Just my poor playing is one thing you can always depend on. How did that miss? If it wants to restore my health, I won't complain. I can also grab that. Hey, there's that regenerating health. So was there something in the beta where like they thought it would give you like your health back? Like is that why this hack has that? I don't know what's wrong with my timer. I really don't. All the crazy things we've done, but Andrew can't throw Bowser into a bomb. Then get to hit it either once or 3 times. Please don't be 3 times. You know, the first fight's usually only once. Woo! I should just close my eyes. and not look. That would help. There you go. Pretend you saw nothing. He's just gonna shrink. And there's a star. So this level had more than 3 stars then, which is very interesting. And there is another star from Dire Docks, or whatever level this is supposed to be. So, is it not creepypasta? Is it time to let my guard down a little? But that's when you're toast. The second you let your guard down. What? I'm looking around the walls for, like, you know, inside the Jolly Roger Bay room, and there's like a hole you can go in. And instead I found the creepypasta zone, everybody. Silver stars. Very cool. First try. I can't tell if that's a reference to finding this secret or to getting Bowser. Definitely only took 1 try. Okay, well, taking a stroll. Is he slowing down? Or... Alright. Sounds like DK3 N64 almost won off the edge. Oh, that was really neat. Is that a pipe? You might have to go inside that too. This is crazy. Oh, and look at that. Spawning right back here. So what, is this like the new overworld map now? Oh, I see what you mean. Like, because it's the, you know, when Wrinkly Kong is playing Mario 64. I love, like, atmospherically, this is so cool. Look at down below. Climb the trees? Now, that cloud is out of the, you know, not Rainbow Ride, the one on the other side. I don't see any way to fly, though. I guess one thing I should have tried to come around pounding here. What if we quit? Okay, brings us back to here. Very interesting. Let's get to 15, and then we'll call it a day, I think. So that means 2 more. Or maybe that's a great place to leave it off. So why did I teleport? Like, you know me and looking around at all the corners and stuff. Like, I don't understand why in here... Like, what was so special about this ceiling? Or maybe it was just a coincidence. Because now it's not happening. Now it happened. I guess just a reward for those who literally search in every nook and cranny. And I think this is the same thing we've done. Weird. Very mysterious, right? And yet in this room, where you would think there would be something like that. Wait! Is this the same one? So maybe just looking at the ceiling in any room does that. Huh. We're gonna collect them all just in case, you know, different room, different star, but there's like a 99% chance that this will be a star that we've already collected. And then I think we'll go outside, because now that I know it's not Creepypasta Town, at least it doesn't appear to be. You know, we can check out the, oh, well, let's find out what happens if we fall. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Is this like a completely different map? This is so fascinating, and the pipes still don't do anything. Like, maybe eventually they will? This is so cool. We're in the creepy red. Now I definitely want to check outside. It's locked! No way! Oh, but I guess apparently we can go in anyway. What the heck is going on? I definitely see how we have barely scratched the surface, apparently. This is so cool. Okay, well, that's not very descriptive regarding how to open that. Wow. So obviously you can't trust locked doors. Is there going to be cap switches? I will be so happy. I mean, it's Mario 64, so it would make sense if there was. Did that count as a death? It's going the wrong door, and it's like instant death. Okay, well I think that's where we're going to wrap up this hack for now. So what would A do? Take us back to like the real castle? Crazy. Just absolutely crazy. I have had so much fun with this. Thank you again, Phil, for recommending it. Wow. And, like, is there... What's with this door? Oh, so we even could have gone in this all this time. Oh! But we've already beat Bowser. We'll leave it. We'll leave it for next time because clearly there's still so much more to do. But thank you again. And let's reset and play some Zelda. Alright, so Fennec wanted to see a Legend of Zelda randomizer. I have never played a Legend of Zelda randomizer in my life. I can't think of... Have I played any randomizer? I've always been more of like just a, ROM hack person than a randomizer person. Like, I think I tried like a Mario World randomizer once. But I'm definitely up for checking out more of them, so... That was really cool and just so bizarre. And yeah, we'll definitely check out more of that. Thank you again so much for recommending it. And let's see what happens now with Zelda. Everything today is just like unconventional town. That nice shiny logo. So Christian will, he suggested the Simpsons game, which we'll be playing after this. Hopefully he's around to see that. And there you go, Ocarina of Time randomizer. Who knows what could happen? Again, so just reaffirming the 64's kind of like mysterious status with all the freaky stuff we're playing here today. So here we go. Spelling our name in all caps like we're screaming it. Because that's how we do it. So 3 heart containers. Wow, really interesting kind of menu there. Much more detailed than what you get from vanilla thing here. So okay, I guess we're just, start with nothing as is expected. And it's our job to just open up chests and see what we find. I just did all of the default stuff. Again, as someone who's never really done a randomizer, I don't know what the change. Oh no, we did the Donkey Kong Country randomizers. Yes, and I've even been thinking of playing those again. So that's like the one randomizer I've done, is the DKC 1 and 2 entrance randomizers. But other than that, I really have next to no randomizer experience. It shows how absolutely broken this game is. Let's see. All right, we're the Kokiri, everybody. Great Deku-Tree. So the reason I chose Ocarina of Time over Link to the Past is because Link to the Past is probably the Zelda game that's been the longest since I've played. We're talking 20 plus years. And I think part of the fun of a randomizer is at least you have to have kind of at least some idea of where the items and stuff are hidden to go search things out. And that's why I thought it would make more sense to do a game I'm a little more familiar with. I've only ever beat Link to the Past once in my life, and I'm definitely planning on changing that at some point. You know, I went back just a few years ago and did the Oracle games again. I've, of course, done Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask and Zelda 1 and 2, Wind Waker several times. But, you know, Link to the Past, I liked it. I had a lot of fun. But it's just something I haven't gotten to again. Piece of Heart is where the Kokiri sword normally is. So where else can we go? I'm assuming it will probably like let us leave the village. Like, you know, normally to go to the Deku Tree, you need a sword and shield. To leave the village, you need to get the you know, beat the first dungeon. I'm assuming that those locks probably don't exist since we're doing a randomizer. Very talented speedrunner. Oh, you might mean ZFG, which is cool. I thought you were, you know, giving me a little bit of a jab there because of how anti-speed I can be at times. But I see what you're saying. Oh, there's a house that has like 3 or 4 chests in it, right? Which house is that? Okay, these have not been randomized. I think it actually might be the one closest to the entrance. Normally it's some pretty useless stuff, but today it may not be all that bad. So let's go see what we got. Into this house here, I think. All right, here you go. Master Sword. Everything we need. There's the Kokiri sword. So maybe it's like, you know... maybe we do still need to beat the Deku Tree then. And like the sword and shield will be hidden in the village somewhere still. Or we just got really lucky. All right. Usually don't get that till like way later, but I guess we'll take it. Kokiri sword. I guess maybe we should save, because you never know how broken things are gonna get. Is there an invisible chest in here somewhere too? Might be remembering that wrong. But okay, getting a little bit equipped. Can't complain. Where else can we go for stuff? Like the store, obviously. Is there anything inside the Lost Woods that like we could get right now? We have a lot of money though. Is the store going to be randomized? No, store not very randomized. So the question is, do we have to get the shield? So obviously, you know, we can buy the shield there. I just want to see if it still forces us to have both before we can go in here, which it looks like it probably is going to. And I assume the 2 things he wants us to have are going to be the same. Alright, sword and shield. Okay, so there you go. So the store is not randomized, but the sword, I guess, was just, you know, somewhere in the village, and we got lucky enough to find it. Am I right in remembering that there's some rupees back here? Yes, there are. But okay, it looks like it is shield time, and that 50 rupee really helped us out. So there's still some order you gotta follow. I was expecting it to be a little more open. Like, you could just kind of go anywhere, but no, it looks like we're still gotta beat up on the old Deku Tree before it will probably let us leave the village. Let's get the shield equipped. And it's level 1 time. So maybe, again, as someone who hasn't done a randomizer for this, and you know, maybe I could have messed with the settings a little more. So, because it seems like we're still kind of playing the game fairly linear. I should also probably get some sticks here, because we're going to need that for the first level. Assuming it's still the first level. Like, I would love if we went into the Deku Tree and it was like a completely different level. But again, the default settings... Oh, no cutscene! Excellent. No sob story about, you know, blah blah this, blah blah that. All action, all the time. Okay, it is still the Deku Tree. Got some Deku nuts as well. You know, round out our inventory. Or maybe we had them already. And we can probably get some health back, I think, from this grass here. So yeah, you can see, I know my Ocarina of Time a little better than, again, you know, Link to the Past. I'm trying to think of any other Zelda game that I played as a kid and like haven't gone back to beat at least once. I beat Twilight Princess again when Miles Luigi gifted it to me on the GameCube, which was very kind to him. But yeah, you know, of course, Link's Awakening. Iron Boots, everybody! I did a playthrough on the Game Boy, and then, of course, not too long ago, the Switch one came out. And then the Oracle games, like I said. So Iron Boots, you can't wear probably until you're an adult anyway. Not that they would do too much for us here, but cool to find, you know, adult items in the old kid days here. What about in this room? Here we need our shield. When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold the stick forward, you will roll and land on the ground. Too bad they didn't randomize the comments into something silly. Now in here, there should be a chest. I think this is the, normally the slingshot, right? Now, I think the thing is, it has to be the slingshot, because you have to shoot the slingshot at this ladder to get it to fall down. As a kid, I did not understand that whatsoever. I thought you were just trapped, so I would save, turn the game off, turn it back on, and then it would spawn you at the beginning of the dungeon. And I had no clue. I thought, okay, maybe later in the game you come back and you'll climb up that ladder, but it just did not register to me as a kid that... What do I like my weapons at? That, you know, I should shoot the thing. So there you go. So I guess that's why they didn't randomize that. Even though you could use Andrew's classic save and quit trick. But that would be annoying. Ah, says Fan. I can't tell if that's an awe because of my inability to figure that secret out, or awe because the item wasn't changed. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay. And now with this, you're supposed to do this. How high can we go? Way up there. As a kid, I also didn't really understand Z targeting. Because naturally, this was like a new thing back then. So I played pretty much my entire first playthrough ever of yeah, there we go, of Ocarina of Time without Z targeting, which was like whatever. It's not required, but it obviously makes your life a lot easier. You get the young self thing, says Fennec. Fair enough, yes. Just one of many silly things I did back in the day. I think we all have those, you know, funny video game memories where you look back and it's like, ah, that was a silly moment. No notification sound is the Link secret effect. So you briefly thought you were coming. Nope. Yeah, this is gonna make you think you're getting lots of text messages. Okay, so here's the old button. And yeah, we're playing the randomizer works with the 1.0 version of the. Might as well get some more sticks of the ROM. So you get some things that you normally only see in the original release. Wow! Of Ocarina of Time. I don't think I've ever done a full playthrough of the 1.0 release. That was the one that had the gold cartridge, which you don't see too often. I'm really curious why they changed that. All of the Majora's Mask carts have a gold shell. The only difference is that some have the kind of 3D hologram cover, while others don't. But yeah, Ocarina of Time, you really don't see too many with the gold cart. Compass for the Deku Tree. So I guess we'll still find the map and the compass in the level that we're in. So what's that mean up there? You see above the R, there's like a symbol. Like, what is that? Oh. Oh. Okay, so it shows. So maybe we just got really lucky then. And the compass that we found was for the level that we're in. But that lists all the different levels, obviously. That's small keys. Maybe how many we've found and how many we've used. And that just shows all the, you know, dungeon items, but maybe that will do something. So will these guys still drop tokens? Yes. But okay, working our way through stage 1 here. It's going pretty well, I think. Oh no, I'm supposed to to light that torch, right? Does that make something appear? Really test, you know, the randomizers really test your knowledge of like where every single thing is. No, where's the fire? Or maybe, okay, I guess I could have just used the fire that was on that side already. If this even does anything. It does. Oh, it opens the door. Fair enough. And if we put our stick away before it burns completely, we can reuse it later. But okay, what else do we need to do up here? So if you jump down to break the web. Have I gone in every door? I guess we can always look at the map. Yeah, I guess there's just one door up here. Okay. So, yeah, you've seen me a few times accidentally equip the stick, and that's because I'm trying to, you know, to change my camera, because we just played Mario 64, and this game has completely different camera controls. Into the basement we go, where there should be a few things to find. No, you go to the right, I think. Something like that. We can hit this guy. So, of course, with the, you know, the golden tokens here, I'm assuming that the items that the guys give you are going to be randomized, and who knows, the 1 for 100 tokens could be like something really essential. You never know. Go. But how do I get onto the onto that side again? Oh, I gotta push that block. So we gotta go around first. But no, I need to burn that. I'm forgetting how the first level of Zelda 1 works. Or not Zelda 1, Ocarina of Time. Because, okay, you can stand. That makes a lot more sense. I knew you could get up here somehow. So we'll hit the switch, which turns that on. I think there's also like a chest here. Yes. It's funny if you find something like really important in a small chest. Normally that's a little heart, and now it's a piece of heart. And with this, we should be able to run here, here, and here. Wonderful. So the order is 2, 3, 1. Again, trying to change the camera. Shoot the old Eye of Wisdom up here. You gotta love how atmospheric Zelda 1 can be. It's not like some over-the-top background music or anything like that, but just such a cool feel to it. Let's see, there's a switch underwater somewhere that we can dive down and hit. This might be like the only time in the game when you dive down and press a switch like that. So far seems normal-ish, Fennec. The items have been randomized. I guess there was probably an option for like dungeon randomization. To make things a little more random. But again, just I kind of went with the default, which may or may not have been the coolest move. But yeah, otherwise this is you know, my Zelda 1 playthrough. Hope everyone's not Zelda 1. You know, Zelda, the first 64 Zelda game. Can't I push that like a little more? And I guess that's as far as it goes. The first N64 Zelda game randomizer. I'm hoping after we beat this level, things will open up a little bit. I'm assuming it like just makes you do the first level first, and then it will get a little more creative. I think there's a secret in this level that you have to come back with bombs, right? We'll see. Nothing in the ceiling. Take care of that guy. I don't think, like, I always check in case they drop anything really interesting, but doesn't seem to be the case. So here we have, ooh, we have this wall. But see, this is the wall here. Now, if we bring bombs back after whenever we find them, which, you know, since it's randomized, we could find the bombs around here for all we know. Because, yeah, this is a destructible wall. Get that weird sound from it. While I haven't checked out the Ocarina of Time randomizer, I would guess there are options for logic difficulty, and if you need to use bugs/glitches, yes, please no glitches. I know that Ocarina of Time has a lot of them, but I can't say I've performed many of them myself. They really nailed the atmosphere in the first dungeon in this game and set the tone good. Yes, absolutely. You know, the question is always asked, does Ocarina of Time still hold up? Is it really the great game everyone says it is? It's just fantastic. I think it is. No matter how many times, you know, you go back and play it, or, you know, even if I'm not playing it, I think like, oh man, you know, it'd be fun to play some more Ocarina of Time sometime. It's just never gets old. Very, very, very fun game. So, okay, let's go over here. Actually, before we do that, since I'm playing very poorly, or at least get one heart back. I wonder if the heart containers are also randomized, or if the bosses will, like, you know, still drop them. It'd be interesting if they just dropped a random item, and then the heart containers were also randomized with like the rest of the stuff. But we'll grab one of these. And I think we're done for chests in here. Again, except for that one I was talking about. So is this the 2, 3, 1? Are you 2? And then you're 3. And you're 1. Wow, really? Kind of odd. I didn't realize you had to have him targeted. Including no logic, but there's seeds that are impossible without game-breaking exploits. That sounds freaky. Like, yeah, so next time if I generate another seed, you know, look for one that maybe doesn't make you do things so linearly, but I'm hoping, again, that after we beat the Deku Tree and we get access to Hyrule Field, things will be a lot more open, but we'll see. But it's Goma time! Have I ever played Ocarina of Time on my channel before? I'm trying to think. I had plans of doing like a random game of the day of it at one time. Remember that? But I'm not sure I ever did. Or did I do Master Quest? I have played Master... Oh, shoot, I'm pressing the wrong C button. I've played Master Quest before. Master Quest is so cool. Another case of like Nintendo ROM hacking their own game, like Mario 2J or Luigi U. It's just neat to, you know, play a game that you love, but with a bit of a different twist to it. You can even randomize transition areas. Walking to Deku Tree, end up in Shadow Temple. That would be cool. But there you have it. So, and by beating him, we get the dungeon map. So I was wondering about that. Like, I'm assuming that's the dungeon map for the dungeon we're in. So yeah. So beat the boss, get the map. Why not? Although it is interesting because it might show that one area I was talking about that we otherwise didn't get access to. Or it might just, you know, actually be part of like the room, so. But yeah, so we'll have to come back here if we get bombs. But what about the heart container? I guess maybe... Oh! And you still get these for beating the levels. Okay. So we got the Zora's Sapphire. Yeah, I guess maybe the 3 dungeons in, you know, the kid part of the game will still give you those. And we'll still have to beat the first 3 dungeons before we can get to the adult part of the game, maybe? Not sure how that works. Okay, but with that, I'm guessing we can go to Hyrule Field. Is there anything, again, that we can do in the Lost Woods? I guess with the slingshot, there's like that mini game. How do I get out of here? Let's go up here. Do these guys say anything funny? Whoops. It's 12 o'clock. Okay, so there's something to the left and right? Like, this is the Skull Kid. We don't have the Ocarina yet, so I don't think that's happening. But this side should be the target thing. So if we do something like this... Well, I'm assuming this will probably be randomized as well. The hook shot! Yes! Now, I want to see it edited so that, like, you can use some of these items as a kid. That would be cool. But, like, I can't do that because we don't have bombs yet. And again, bombs could be anywhere. So it'd be neat to just kind of accidentally come across those at some point. That is the way to Zora Land. I don't think there's like any holes out in the open. They all require bombing. I like that you can kind of just see which one you're supposed to go. The problem is I forget the last one. The one that leads to the secret area. Like this one looks like probably... Like I think this one, right? Okay. But is there anything that you can do here as a kid? Is there like not a hole somewhere? Those guys are probably gonna whoop me if we don't get out of here, so... Okay, well, we've done what we can. Try talking to them and not hitting them. Ah! Because normally I only think of, you know, doing that if you have the Mask of Truth equipped, but maybe we should try it even without and see what they say. Thank you so much, Phil. They say that upon the Colossus's left hand is the mirror shield. Is that a Colossus? Is that a spirit temple thing? There's like that big statue in the spirit temple. There's also Bongo Bongo who has hands. It's kind of thinking of different things here. I think they... Yes. But okay, let's then go to Hyrule Field. I think we've done pretty much everything there is to do. Are we still gonna get the Ocarina here? Yeah! So actually, I probably could go back to that Skull Kid then. Or could I? I might need to learn some songs before you can do that. I see that there is now on the right side a Ocarina thing. Oh, it's just like you can press that to instantly use it so you don't have to equip it. That is fascinating. So there's some, you know, quality of life improvements here and there, which are nice. So the question is, where do we want to go to potentially get some more stuff? I'm just trying to think of like all the things that you get access to once you're first on Hyrule Field. In terms of items, like chests that we could go get right now. There's a lot of holes in the ground that you have to bomb to get into, but we still can't do any of that. There's Lon Lon Ranch. There's the, you know, the heart piece there. Usually the first heart piece, you know, that you'll pick up in the game, I think. I'm thinking of my playthroughs. You know, usually I head over here and you go do that kind of sliding box puzzle, and I think that's usually the first heart piece I pick up. I don't think there's any before that. Although the sun is going down, which might not be good. Because I was also going to try and do the mini game, which might not work if it's nighttime. Let's see. Is he still around, or did he go to bed? Is it too late? Imagine building a house where you have to, like, climb up the stairs. Oh, there's just no one here. Oh, no, because he's at the castle. Right. Okay, but we can still get the heart piece. Unfortunately, this is like as fast as we go. Hey, look! What are you doing hanging around here, you little weirdo? It's Ingo! And I mind the ranch. Been working at the ranch for a long time. That lazy bum Talon. For example, he's gone somewhere for delivery, isn't back yet. So it's funny the parallels between them and good old Mario and Luigi. But yeah, so I guess you can't do any of the other events here until you've done the whole Hyrule Castle thing. Can you get, like, run over? No. But we're gonna get the heart piece. Or whatever is where the heart piece normally is. Eventually. Always do that. So what do you think it's gonna be? Something useful? Another heart, I mean, if it's still a heart piece, it'd be kind of funny. Okay, what's the puzzle here? Where do we move everything? So we do that, we do that. I think we want to push this forward a little more. This one over here. And now what do? We can push this one. Oh, we can climb on top. Okay, the puzzle solved. Crawl into the old thing here. Is it really just a blue rupee? That's so sad. Because I guess it's a little bit different than a chest item, right? I guess, you know, an item that's normally just floating on the overworld maybe has to be replaced with another item that normally just kind of floats on the overworld. So that's why it's a rupee. Because there's lots of those that kind of just float around. But then maybe that's not true. It may just be a coincidence. Super Lon Lon Ranch 64. With the hype that, you know, farming games seem to have, I have a feeling that would probably sell pretty well. Nintendo, write this down. I know you're watching. I know Nintendo is a member on my channel. Again, thank you, everyone. Hope you're enjoying the stream tonight. What time we got? 10:30. I cannot believe just how fast this stream has flown by. I've been having so much fun. But no sign of Christian, though. I was really hoping he would be here when we played his suggestion, but I know he always watches the VODs, so, you know, he'll see it afterwards. But we'll play a little bit more of this. Man, I want to play more of this. I want to play more of Mario. I'm wondering if maybe we should just do a you know, a Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time randomizer public. You know, we could start from scratch, maybe randomize things a little bit more. Could be really interesting. And I would make that one public on the channel. Since we're starting from scratch. I love the 64 ROM hack we've played. That's so cool. He'll point and laugh at you soon, says Fennec. I'm sure he will. We've had some silly moments here tonight, but again, appreciate you all. Like, I guess, like, we're supposed to go to the castle. We can't even go in the castle. It's nighttime. Can you play songs even if you don't have them? What's the Song of Light? I think that's it, right? Something like that. Like the village. I'm trying to think. Has a couple items we might be able to get. Going towards Zora's domain. There's, I think, a couple of holes you can go into. And over at the lake, there might be something there. But okay. We're in the village. Everything's going to be closed. We could go do the graveyard game. But I'm thinking more like there's the piece of heart up here. But there's no chickens around. Yeah, you really, man, it really needs to be daytime. in order for you to be able to do anything, it would seem. So I guess we'll just leave then. Because yeah, I think a more randomized version of this would be really cool. Because otherwise, it seems like we're just playing the main game, but like the items are slightly different. Where I was hoping we'd be going all over the place, which again, there probably are more options for that. So I'll look into that. All right, do your thing. Some of these might have guys in them, right? There's got to be some hole somewhere on Hyrule Field that you don't have to blow open. It might be over near Gerudo Valley. There might be one like that. But most of them, you need bombs. So it seems like, you know, when it comes to randomizers, or, you know, this one in particular, bombs are like the thing you want to find as soon as possible. Hopefully they're not still hidden in like the second dungeon. It's a little more randomized than that. But here comes the good old drawbridge here. Time to do the thing that blew my mind as a kid. And you climb up the chain and get some rupees, which look like they have not been randomized. In here, does this guy do anything in the younger days? So, like, if you break them all, I forget if he gives you anything, but we'll do it anyway. It's good for getting some money. One of these might also have a Scatula guy. Or not. Also, we gotta make sure we hit these ones up here. Although, we're almost at max. That'd be a nice thing, is if it would start you with a bigger wallet. Because there's nothing worse than in freaking Zelda, or any game really, when you've hit max money. So everything you're picking up is just completely pointless, as it now is. Oh wow. Oh wow. How did that miss? There we go. So the only reason I'm still doing this is I can't remember. There he is. If this guy gives you anything for breaking all of the pots now. And that's 4 of those guys. When's the first reward? At 10? I think they're all gone. So he... Oh! A couple more. Now give me something. Okay, I guess he doesn't give you anything. Unless it's still possible I missed some somewhere, but I don't think I did. Alright. So what else can we get in town here? There's of course a store. There's a few mini games. Speaking of silly things that I did as a kid, I didn't realize you could use the what's it called? Lens of Truth to cheat the treasure game. So I actually tried over and over and over again until I finally beat it. And I think he still goes on about you cheating, so I really didn't understand why. Okay, so I guess we can't do any of the mini games yet. Really, the game does not want you to branch off in any way whatsoever from the things it wants you to do. Do the same thing, Fennec, right? Like, because there's no other chest in the game where the the Lens of Truth will let you see through it. So why would I think to try it with those ones? But again, just so many good memories back in the day playing things like this. So we'll go in here. Maybe that's where we'll call this one. Yeah, you can't even go in there. Clearly, we need to randomize a little more. I have one of the stones. How come it's not there? Oh, look at that! It changed it to where they actually are. So the green one's in the Forest Temple, Jabu Jabu's belly, and we got the Deku Tree one. But how can it be in the Forest Temple if we can't get there until we have the Master Sword, which is behind this door? Maybe you just need the Song of Time. Interesting. Never crossed my mind either. So with that, I think we'll check out the Simpsons game. But this has been so fun. Again, Phil, Fennec, A+++ recommendations. And to Tuxedo Earth as well. I had a lot of fun playing baseball stars, despite the fact I was really bad at it. And I still blame the game. I've never seen these 45-mile-per-hour pitches that, like, apparently power hitters couldn't even hit. Like, maybe it was just a matter of the two stats were, like, really bad combined. But okay. I guess we'll save this. Again, I'm feeling public... What's it called? Zelda Randomizer. Could be really fun. Because, yeah, like, I don't think I need to play through the OG again. But I think I remember enough about it that this has been pretty good. And Phil, we'll definitely get back to your ROM hack next time we probably do a members thing. Because that was great. So let me... What do I want to do? I want to shut off the 64. And we're going to boot up the Xbox. So let's switch over to that. This should hopefully turn it on. All right, here we go. It has been a long time since I've really played Xbox 360. Probably since, no, we did Nuts and Bolts. And did the store close before or after that? Because that would be like the last time I really played it then. Oh, turn off the CRT. All right, so the Simpsons game. Loving the stream. Look forward to many more. Thank you, Phil, and thank you, Fennec. We are back. We last time. And it's happened so many times where I'm so sorry, and we're not back for too long. Things happen, but I have no plans whatsoever of going anywhere. We're in it for the long haul, and it just means so much that everyone's been so patient. All the times have kind of evaporated, and I couldn't ask for a better community. Thank you all so much, and it means a lot to that everyone seems to be enjoying the stuff. And again, no plans to stop. It's coming, and appreciate you all watching. So with that, Christian wanted to see some Simpsons game. Sorry, 1 second here. And this is something that back in the day was released on like every console. The DS, the Wii, like everything had a version of this game. And naturally, the 360 one, should be like the top of the line. Or they'd have to dumb things down. Or it might even be like a completely different game on those other consoles. But this should be like the ultimate experience of the Simpsons game. I think I need a little more volume on my end. Hopefully all of you can hear it. Or maybe not. Maybe there's just no sound yet. So let's see, Christian. This one is for you. 2007. So I stopped watching Simpsons. People say the golden era up to season 10. I already got an achievement. Press start. Okay. I see what kind of game this is going to be. I guess we'll do it to the hard drive. Okay, don't turn the power off when it's auto-saving. Good to know. Christian! So what, did someone like ping him in the Discord or something? Let's look at my phone here. Oh, maybe. Hi, Christian. We've already got an achievement. Here we go. But what I was trying to say is, people consider the golden era like the first 10 seasons, so up to about the year 2000. I give the show a little more leeway, where I can really enjoy episodes, or rather seasons, as late as 15. There are episodes and seasons up to season 15 that I still really like. But after that, I feel there's like a really significant dip. So this is 2007. When again, season 15 was like 2005, so it's a couple of years after I fell out with the show. But hopefully the game still holds up. Season 20 is pretty good, Christian. I still got my 64 controller here. Alright, here we go. Herschel Smooches. Hey, this is a reference. Look how HD it is. It's weird. I mean, I guess Simpsons probably looks like this all the time now. Where back then, you know, this is really detailed for 2007 Simpsons. Well, they really just HD'd like that scene from season 3 or whatever it is.
Chocolate half price.
Excuse me, Fatty. You're eating our world.
Hey, you're like that rabbit thing from that book about a girl named Alice who goes to Wonderland. What was it called? Oh yeah, Snow White and Stupid Town.
For your information,
Snow White
I
and
am the
Stupid
white
Town?
chocolate rabbit.
Hey, white chocolate's not even chocolate. It doesn't even contain cocoa salad.
Well, if I'm not real chocolate, then you probably wouldn't be interested in eating me.
White chocolate.
Maybe you'd do better in a turn-based RPG.
I
Maybe.
hate know-it-all chocolate.
Leap, Jumbo, leap!
All right, so press that to bring up our to-do. Follow the rabbit. So we got jump, we've got beat up, we've got burp apparently, like really disgusting burp. X doesn't, or Y doesn't do anything. Bumpers don't do anything. Maybe they changed the camera a bit. No, not even. Start. Oh, he was saying something hilarious I ruined. Let's just see what the options are. Which one am I selecting? There you go. Audio. Audio level's good. Yes, no, maybe. Subtitles are off. Let's turn those on. Always good for watchability. Controls. Downloads. Uh-oh. If there's any DLC, we're not buying that now. So, Christian, you said that this game has collectibles, so that means I now need to scour every corner of the
I
level.
don't stain my clothes.
Nothing gets chocolate out. See? Land of chocolate. Population 1372. There's probably a joke in that somewhere. Was that like the year chocolate was invented? Oh, so right. That's right. We have an additional stick now to control the camera. You know, it's weird going from a 64 game to...
I've never seen anyone wet their pants while jumping.
You can say that again. So, did that have any... Oh, so like, there's like a meter down there for burping. Oh, there's double jump! Okay, well that makes more sense. Usually that's one of the first things I would check for.
Below average.
Oh, I'm gonna lick you all over. I can do this all night.
Alright, beating up on those
And
chocolate bunnies.
So chocolatey.
Oh, so, okay, that's like a thing we're picking up.
Sugar crash. This place has such a
What's
great
that?
infrastructure.
Can you do a ground pound at all? Oh, so maybe I can't pick it up because we already have a full meter? Okay. That seems to be what's going
This
on.
place is way better than Vitamin Tropolis.
Like a lot of drops, but like you don't need any of them. I figured there would be some sort of currency or something. Again, like just how deep do you have to look for collectibles? Do I need to try and like break every wall? Will they be kind of more out in the open? I'm curious. Oh, there's a bottle cap. Alright, you have found Duff Bottle Cap 1 of 5. Find them all in each episode to unlock a trophy. Collect trophies to increase your power meter. Yeah, do I have a health meter? Or like just that meter at the bottom? For burping.
Hope I don't run into any Oompa Loompas.
Any Oompa Loompas? There you go. That's so pressing the stick. I would like to zoom out. That way we were zoomed out there for a minute was really nice.
Love to meet Mayor Chocula.
That comb-over's not fooling anyone. I don't want to go to chocolate bunny hell. I did it with Marge. You want a piece of this?
Oh, I wasn't even trying to break that. I was just trying to punch the guys. But okay, whatever that was, it's gone now. So that's a wall. Okay, you can break that too. Have I seen everything there is to see in here? There's another bottle cap. So 5 of them in each level. It's like the dragon coins. Collect 5 and get a 1-up. Sorry that you lost 20 lives in an attempt to collect them all. But this is just so you know Homer in the Land of Chocolate. He's usually like beating it all, but now he's beating it up. Why he doesn't just eat it will forever be a mystery. This is a very suspicious looking wall. But is everything looking good? No stuttering?
Oh, that's enough cake.
Because again, this is one of the first streams we've ever done where we're playing retro and HD stuff at the same time. Both of the capture cards plugged in at once.
You smell like meat. Put my milk away in my sleep. Eating is cheating. Eating is cheating.
So combat in this game is apparently just mashing the X button. Good to know. So in terms of Simpsons games, obviously we've beaten all 3 NES ones on stream. And Road Rage and Hit and Run are 2 games that I grew up with. Oh, we do have a health bar up there. This one though, I really don't know anything about.
Blood sugar getting low.
So maybe they spawn infinitely out of these things. So instead of just beating up the rabbits, that's supposed to be our goal.
You self-medicate with food.
They make a lot of really weird comments.
You need lipo. Stat.
I want your chocolate in my mouth.
Said something about X button. That's a okay. So oh, sorry. Y. Everything seems good. Thank you. All right. So we gotta be looking for those bottle caps. I will not accept missing any collectibles. Nothing up here. There's an invisible wall stopping us from going over there. Fair enough. So Christian, have you beat this game? Do you know where everything is? Is there any penalty to dying? Like, oh, I was gonna say, can I even go in this? But no! Invisible walls in my 3D platformer? I really did not understand the perspective there.
Yep, up. Jump.
Nice work, video game guy.
Oh, a double jump. That's real original. So why? Why did we, view your cliche collection from the main menu? Why did we get that all of a sudden?
Yep,
It's not like it's the first time I double jump.
Home here.
So when you jump on the bouncy thing, it automatically takes you like where it wants you to go. You have no control. All right, is there any collectibles around here? Can you break these at all? Doesn't seem like it.
I hope global warming doesn't find out about this place.
What this? I mean, what is this place doing that is impacting global warming in any way?
I'll kill myself.
You can definitely feel though that like the comments, it's not things I would expect, you know, from like the golden age Conan O'Brien and them era. It definitely has a later 2000s feel. I get that. But all right, 3 bottle caps. Got the spooky ladder here. Got the instead of climbing up the ladder, we just jump up it. And I gotta go around every layer here, because you never know what's hiding.
Yep. Jump.
Oh, so you beat it on
Why so
the
slow,
DS.
Fatty? Eat too many of my relatives?
He's not eating any of them. He's beating
If
them
you
up.
can't do the tutorial, you're really in trouble.
And there we go. So RT, our trigger, shows him like blowing up like a balloon. I also can't do anything right now. Like, why? Okay.
You're dumber than a bag of hair.
Whee! Look at me! I'm a big fat funny ball that I can eat, never
I'm not sure if I was supposed to do that, because like, he wasn't moving. And the only thing that seemed to change anything was when I pressed the trigger.
You're morbidly
So I'm
obese.
not sure like this is where I'm supposed to be, or if I just somehow accidentally fell into a secret.
Caramel from
So can I do that again then? Okay, suddenly
Not dreaming, not dreaming.
it's getting very white. What a weird game.
Not dreaming, not dreaming, not dreaming, not what? Damn it, I was dreaming! Why is life so unfair? All I want is the ability to eat everything in sight and turn into a giant ball! Is that too much to ask? Damn you, reality!
Chocolate victory, and it looks like we probably missed some of those bottle caps somewhere then. I'm really curious where. We missed one. So we didn't get a trophy, but we found one of the one cliches. All right. I like the cliches. I think that's funny. I think it's funny, you know, pointing out things that like every video game does and getting a good laugh out of it. All right, now we are inside. You have unlocked Bart. So we can switch characters
Bart's
up.
back.
Bart's back. So B is the slingshot, and we can shoot with the trigger, I guess. Or how do we put it away? Okay, by punching. We can turn the TV on. No. Oh, so you know what we have to do? Is the rumpus room here? Is the rumpus room inside of the game? Why can't I go? Overdo it. Okay, yes. No, it's like a weird long hallway. This is like the most strange part of the Simpsons house right here. And in like a couple of episodes, it's like, you know, that room with like the beanbag chair and stuff. But in this interpretation, it's just a scary long hallway with a door that we can't enter and a dead end. So I took a course in high school, and it was like a bunch of different industries that you got to try out. And one of them was drafting, where like, you know, you draw the plans for a house. And I got totally decimated by the teacher. He's like, why did you give your house a dead end? Houses don't have dead ends. And I thought about it. I was like, yeah, I guess you're right. Doesn't really make much sense, does it? And now I think about that every time I see like inside a game or something, when a hallway is just a dead end. It's like, that's not realistic. Houses don't look like that. Unless your house does have one, then I apologize. But okay, I guess we're just head outside into Springfield. Let's go. Just how much do they let you explore the world? This is interesting. We got unlock Lisa to enter her room. We got Bart's room is freaking massive. Look how, I mean, maybe like you unlock like stuff at some point that goes here. What's with Y? Why is it saying Y? Ah, because you get the like posters stuff on the wall. This is a massive bedroom. You could play like football in this room. Target time 3 minutes, says Fennec. Yeah, I'm not being too quick today, but at least we're seeing the sights. Now it's a TV dead end room. Okay, so we can't go in there. What is this? Like, I'm confused what's on the floor there. We got like a heat vent in the floor. Okay, well, I guess that's what's going on upstairs. What does Greater Springfield look like? Did they put the Bush house across the street? I mean, this is a pretty big house, but it's not the...
Get out the Crayolas and color me tickled pink.
Come on, Frankie, she's your wife. You shouldn't be nervous about asking her out.
Oh, so only Homer can pick that up? Is that what it's trying to say?
Sweet.
1 out of 75? Is this like one that only Bart can pick up? Is that what it's trying to say? So, you know what this is. These are bananas from Donkey Kong 64, where only DK can pick up the yellow ones, only Diddy can pick up the red ones. Simpsons Game took a page out of Donkey Kong 64. I don't know how to feel about that. But I guess that means but I guess the caveat to that is that it looks like you can switch characters on the fly. But then it makes you wonder, like, why bother to begin with? Why not just let anybody pick any of them up? Very strange. This is cool, Fennec. So, oh, what's this one? Probably Lisa. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, something back here. Lisa again. So yeah, it really is like Donkey Kong 64, because there's probably going to be like 5 characters of the family, right? I mean, maybe not Maggie, I don't know, but you know, so yeah, the Simpsons game, DK64, one and the same. Although now it means we're going to see a bunch of stuff that we just can't collect for some arbitrary reason. And of course, being a game, you know, the town is very rearranged. I don't think that the church is normally like 3 steps from their house, but that's how it be in video game land. Today's topic, every Sunday is Super Sunday. Can I stand on the sign and get on the roof? Although this is probably another one I can't collect. 25%? I guess it's like a coupon. Why can Marge go through the vent? That seems like more of a Bart thing fitting in there. Okie dokie though. Can we go inside more buildings? So wow, there really is a lot to explore.
Never actually made it through the whole Bible. Hi there, Satan. I mean Bart.
I mean
you know
Bart.
a good place to have Bibles re-ribboned.
Here's the old box. And I'm sure, you know, lots of different jokes around from over the years. What is this thing? Maybe something that someone can interact with at some point? Can we stand up here and give a sermon? Another one with Marge. Alright, everyone better be remembering where all of those are. There's a thing up there for Homer. But how? How do you get up there is the question. Is there like a way to swing in the rafters at all? Up there. Oh, that's a Bart one. Again, I don't know to what degree you might like unlock more moves as the game goes on too. So you might get like a super jump or something. So I'm not sure if we should spend too long trying to get things that are out of reach, because it might actually be impossible right now.
No matter what I do, I can't shake this head stubble.
El mundo es loco.
Why is this shot? Just punch that. That probably wouldn't feel so great. What about this? Okay, that's there. Interesting that Y kicked that out of the way. And then it just blows up for some reason all of a sudden. Watch, it's gonna blow up! Just like in real life. Squeal stop. Bartman begins. I don't... Oh, squeal stop? Like GameStop? I don't remember that from the show. Huh.
Hello, pathetic store nerd. 1 copy of Grand Theft Scratchy, please.
Look at the Virtual Boy. Did you see that?
No problem. I have ID.
This is a Calzone Zone frequent calzone eater's card.
There's a free calzone in it for you.
This never happened.
Wow.
I want to go back and see the inside of the store. It really didn't show it very long.
What are you doing near a video game store? Buying a video game? I've heard about this. It's the game where you play a meanie bobini that murders other meanie bobinis. I'm putting this game in the same place I put your swimsuit magazines and your BB gun, Homer's underwear drawer.
Ugh. Great. Now I have nothing to play except the games I bought yesterday. I'm totally sick
Isn't
of
that
them.
true?
The Simpsons Game. This is so weird.
Wow, it's
The only Simpsons game I
Gameception.
can think of is the one where we all pretend Dad isn't an alcoholic. What could it be? Wait a sec. This is a manual for a video game set in Springfield. And Dad is a character. And so is Mom. And Lisa. Who'd want to play her? Whoa, I'm in this game. I wonder what my moves are.
Look at the
Jump,
spinning
go.
effect they're doing while he's
gotta
reading the
try this.
book. Hop off, Jaguar.
Wow, this is the only good book ever written.
Hey, boy, look what appeared in my magic drawer. Hey, what's with the fruity getup? If you're planning on coming home like that, don't bother.
Dad, I'm a superhero now, and I have all these awesome powers.
Superpowers, huh? Well, that's cool, I guess. I was gonna go shoot bats while reading swimsuit magazines in this cave. Wanna come with?
All right, cave time. Let's go. Now we're talking.
Maybe don't tell your mom about the cave and the swimsuit magazines. The bats are okay, though.
Cool. I'm lurking around in a cave, just like the real Batman. I mean, Bartman.
Nice work, video game guy.
Ah, the great. I've seen in everything. Crash Bandicoot, let's go. It makes like a gun reloading sound. So yeah, we do get like limited power. So I guess we should put it away when we don't want it. Every game needs a sewer level. It's like the Futurama crossover right here. And now we're talking. So those moves, so maybe we need to hit more switches and like more of them will come out, or maybe we're just trying to get to here. So we can leave Bart up there, and then I guess Homer could hit like another switch.
What the heck?
This place is amazing. Someone did their research.
Someone did. And it's just what's it called? Bark and glide. Press A to jump.
Today I am a man.
So he jumps, and then you hold the trigger to glide. Okay.
Just thought I'd drop in.
Now, did we get everything that's over here? And again, is it really going to make me switch to Homer just to pick that up? I don't know why they couldn't just let anyone grab it, but... Oh, and there's 6 in this level, not just 5.
Oh, stop crying, little birdie. Daddy's coming and he's never gonna let you go again.
So there's a thing for Bart. We're just going to have a quick look around. Don't think we're missing anything. Oh, cutscene. Egyptian artifacts now less boring.
Remember, people, we came to this museum to steal, not learn. Don't look at any of the displays. Stay focused.
Come on, let's get out of here and find a situation where my new superpowers could be useful.
I think Lenny needs help moving. Dude's got a huge futon.
Wait! Maybe I should stop the bullies from robbing the museum.
Well, you're the Dark Avenger of the Night.
It would be kind of embarrassing if I were thwarted by this piece of glass.
There was something, yeah, over here I was looking at. Before we were so rudely interrupted. So we want to switch to Bart then. Only Bart can climb the vines from The Legend of Zelda. I'm guessing this is what this is all about. There's 6 of those as well. So yes, there are definitely going to be a lot of collectibles around that. I thought I was over the ground.
Gee, I wonder who invented
But,
this place.
so is there any
Probably
punishment to
Einstein.
dying? Like, I guess maybe I lost some health from that. And I'm curious what happens if you lose all of it. Does this game have checkpoints? You just start from the beginning of the level? Maybe we'll find out. Maybe we won't. Super Tom Brother back from wrapping Christmas presents. That's awesome. I mean, it's never too early to get that sort of thing done. Christmas just seems to, you know, creep up on you out of nowhere. There's a button. Yeah, so I was thinking, like, probably need to get Homer up here too, right? So probably because of that. There you go. Oh, but he came off of it somehow. There you go.
Original.
Pressure pass. It takes 2 losers to make these work.
Open sesame.
I didn't know you spoke Greek.
Hey, Bartman, you ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? I bet not.
So, did I miss a secret back there, though? I thought that maybe, like, that those buttons were going to open up that glass, but now...
Our mission is to stop the bully.
I might have missed those things. Oh, no, here's the glass. There you go. So, what is happening in here? Do I need to beat this guy up, or do I need to, like, avoid him?
You are off my Christmas list.
There's a Christmas reference. Can we knock over the bones? Maybe not. Can we climb up this ladder? Indeed. So Bart's down there like why is he fighting people though? How come he's not following me like he was before. Like we can switch to him.
Don't say things you can't take back. Oh, jeez, I hope he has health insurance.
And like, I guess we can come back up here, and maybe they'll like group back together again. Because otherwise, no one asked him to go fight off other control. Oh, so look, it says connect controller at the top. So could you play like simultaneous multiplayer or co-op, as it's probably more frequently called? Interesting. Now, maybe I wanted to run along that as Bart. And it wouldn't have collapsed like that? Is that, you know, saying Homer's a little too heavy there? Or maybe it just always does that. Let's switch back to Bart then. Oh, or maybe we just need Homer to stand on this end. And then, like, we could run to this end with Bart. Okay.
Those bones Flanders said God planted in the ground to fool us.
So how come I can't switch to Homer right now?
My turn.
Now I can, apparently. Oh, look at that! He on his own went back up there? That's so strange. I'm not used to this game where like the two characters kind of do their own thing and I forgot to glide. I pressed A twice thinking it was like Banjo-Kazooie. Having to press the trigger to glide is kind of odd.
Guns, germs, steel.
This is a two-player game. Nice. Can Homer become the Pie Man? This was probably after the Pie Man was a thing, so you never know what kind of costumes there might be at some point. There we go. Now what is that? That light was just kind of telling us where to go, I guess. Well, I didn't mean to actually fall off. I meant to look around for stuff. What's this?
You messed with the wrong pally, boyo.
The uniform makes a man.
And I noticed that Bart has a lot more health now, so maybe it just kind of auto-regenerates? He seems to be getting more and more health back as we beat up on people. Can I equip the slingshot? So L trigger might home in. I noticed it's homing in on the trash cans. I probably should have been breaking those. Maybe there's items inside. Yeah, so we probably missed like 40 things. I wasn't thinking about that. Now it's also crossing over with Donkey Kong Bonanza. And like just being able to destroy the entire environment here. What else could we do? We can jump into this molten crater. That would make a second game today that we have gone inside a volcano. Now, what can I actually do from up here, though? Like, I guess go on top of here. Oh. But there was a Simpsons thing here, a Bart thing. There we go. Look at the paintings. Hey, it's Tetris! There you go. Thank you for pointing that out. What's this one? The name is there. It's like Tempest, right? Kind of? I think that's what that is. There you go. That's the same ones on both sides. Okay, so now that we've got the collectibles, we can come over
Simpson,
here.
you're a joke. And I'm not talking about a dirty joke. Those are good. A stupid joke.
You can't hide behind that flap of hair forever.
So we do this, this, and this.
Oh!
So that get into the history of man exhibit when herbivores attack. So maybe down through those doors. Anything else to do in this room? Homer is being beaten up by someone?
Offended by delicate sensibility.
I'm gonna try not to take that personally. Assistance!
Why does Sideshow Mel here all of a sudden?
Stop attacking guards.
Is that the path? How do you switch?
Finally.
Oh, I could have pressed Y instead. Y kicks it, and like then it will explode. I'm guessing. Maybe not? Those boxes earlier, we kicked them. And then they disappeared. Whoa! Robo Bart. Bart is temporarily stronger and invincible. Fire his lasers at enemies and pass through the... Oh, and through glass. Okay. So B.
Taking out the trash is part of the job.
Now this seems very OP. Oh, then it ran out. But looks like you can get it again.
I'm like fruit in a smoothie. I totally blend in.
Oh, so you need to like hit him back there. Gotcha.
One of the traits that sets
Looks like
our human
the art is
form apart
repeating.
was the emergence of the four-fingered hand we know today.
Oh, I'm 20 bucks on a guard.
Just a random pyramid. Ooh. Okay, where can we... Well, look at all these targets! Now this is the museum I want to go to. The one where you get to
Ivanix, it's driving me crazy.
do target practice.
We continue to the story of Jebediah Springfield, the noble founder of Springfield, despite facts uncovered by troublemaker Lisa Simpson, proving he was actually a bloodthirsty...
I was just thinking about that Jebediah Springfield episode not long ago. And how, you know, people like to talk about the Skinner one. And how that changed the Simpsons lore and kind of jumped the shark. But I think about the Jebediah one a lot too. And I'm curious why they ever went that direction. With, you know, with changing him like that. I'm a firing my laser. Exactly, Super Tom, brother. Sideshow Bob forever. Okay, so I'm assuming I did whatever I was supposed to do, but how about that bottle cap? Like, Homer can't get in there. Is there a way? I like how we can move the camera to the other side of the glass. Now it looks like we're on the other side. And there's like a door there. Maybe from... And there. And inside that tent too? Wow, this goes quite a ways. Inside there. I mean, how do you get to the other side of the glass is the question. Maybe not yet. And I noticed Kearney's still back there. Oh, so here, okay, I understand. So we're kind of like chasing him through this thing. So now he's there. This scenery reminds me of that one mini game from Mario Party 3, where you have to hide behind like the bush or the rock. And the other person has to pick which one they think you're behind. I'm hitting the things. I'm not sure why it's not doing anything yet. There you go. I've been told this game is different on each console it's on. I remember that being a big deal when it came out. That was something people talked about. But like even like, you know, like the PS3 version and the 360 version are different because, you know, that was usually how it was. Like there'd be the portable version, which was different, and then there'd be like the Wii and the PS2 version, which were different, and then like the PS3 and 360 one would usually be pretty similar. I'm trying to shoot that. But like I'd be curious just how different I hit that TNT. You know, how different the PS3 and 360 ones are then. It looks like maybe we've hit the end of this. Can I shoot the TNT or what? Maybe up somewhere. In the sky? No. Maybe through here? Got a bunch of doors, which don't open. Time to start making up a bunch of theories about how to open up that door. Move targets and then switch targets by moving the right stick while locked. There's the evolution of man. Maybe I can punch the doors. No. What am I missing? Got a bunch of laptops. We got a box. Like you'd think I have to beat him, but he's just hiding behind the TNT. Different versions of games are cool. They don't do that anymore. Yeah, because usually it was a result of like, you know, the technical limitations of one console, so they have to change it up in order to release it. But now, you know, everything's been kind of standardized, right? Well, he's just back there doing nothing. Pull and hold left trigger to lock onto the target and switch targets. But like, how does that help me in my current situation? Are these anything? No, those are like pamphlets. We got a big old metal door here, which I doubt I can crash through. Maybe we just really have to beat up Kearney somehow. So let's go back and get the power up and try one more time. Still, there has to be somewhere to get in there, or some way to get in there and get that bottle cap. Can I just like hit him while he's back there? No.
My dad is taking me crawling.
Maybe something on this wall? No. You hope you can unlock the arcade game in this game. Now that would be awesome if there were things like that. We need to be able to unlock Bart versus the Space Mutants. Alright, Christian, am I missing something really obvious? Probably. It's just strange because like every other thing had a target that you could shoot, right? Like, do I need to go back? Did I miss something back here? Probably not. That's a bad sign when you start backtracking through the level. Maybe hitting the targets in a specific order to cause a reaction. Like, let's just go crazy, right? There you go. Very good job, Walter. Thank you so much for your post, or for your comment there. I was just thinking too much about it. I want to switch to Homer so that we can get the collectible here. And now I'm afraid that like if I beat him up, the level will end. So I want to explore in here before we do that. Although I can't because that door is closed now. So maybe we have to beat him up first. I'm not sure why shooting all of the other targets suddenly... Oh no, Bart's dying. Oh no! Okay. No more Mr. Nice Guy here. Okay, well Bart has gotten some of his life back. I'm assuming maybe I want to go get like the super suit. Because Kearney is kind of blasted. There you go. Long distance. So that door opened up now. But now the question is, can we go back through here? Now the door still looks closed. Which is too weird. Because it looked like it was open before. Maybe if we shoot a bunch of stuff in there, it will open. And if not, we're not going to dwell. We will proceed on. Ah, it just seems kind of shut. And there's the three-eyed fish. Or at least it looks like it. Nope, still closed. All right. There's just Kearney on the ground.
Bart, you look so insignificant from up here.
This is supposed to be outer space? Where are all the giant space ants?
I wonder which one of these balls is the world.
We can do this the hard way.
You're a disgrace to the plastic badge.
Wait, so that, and then he didn't climb that. Very good. I don't understand why the characters go and fight, and then like they're so crappy that they just die. Well, right, 5 out of 6 of the crusty things. I still don't trust that. Like we couldn't go back inside the exhibits there. It looks like it felt like you should have been able to. Showclad 1984. Standing on nothing. I'm assuming it's probably supposed to be like a glass floor or something.
Way to throw your weight around, Homer.
There's a button. This is giving me the space area of Witchy World vibes. The spinning planet. The spacey ceiling. Okay, so what do I do? Will they come back down, or I probably have to use Bartman on the wind things.
Bart's back.
It's pouring rain right now, David Ray. It's been snowing like crazy here, but thankfully we've gotten a few days break from it recently. But just, you know, take care there and hope all is well. So what do I want to do here? Oh, maybe I need to press this button too. I'm assuming I gotta go across the tops of these. Oh, okay, I understand.
My turn.
Gotta remember that we have 2 characters here. Here's a thing for a Homer. But how do you get him up here?
Right.
Oh, I was trying to think maybe I could break that rope or something and bring it down, but instead he just went flying off the edge. And then Homer's coming exactly where I don't want him to come over to. Switch back.
Sweet.
Do some of that.
Finally.
Darn you, Donkey Kong 64. So what is shooting at us? Can I make that jump? Oh, it's possible to grab onto poles. Okay. Does that mean that Homer can also climb that pole?
My turn. Jump.
Barely. Okay, that should work. Jimbo in the middle is shooting at us. How do we get to that middle and do something about him there? But okay, how many bottle caps are we at? 4 out of 6. So yeah, Jimbo's at the top. So we'll do that. Why did he say that? There was no real reason to say. Oh, there's like the last Bart one. Okay. So go over here. Oh my goodness. I always underestimate how far you jump in this game, it would seem. Like, yes, there's the double jump, but... Okay, so over here. Over here. We're actually going to get all 6 of something. Oh, that's the Homer one. Well, we might as well bring him over then. Yeah, definitely getting Donkey Kong 64 vibes. I've never heard anybody praise the collectible that can only be picked up by like a certain character. And this game definitely went that route. There we go. I think that was 5 out of 6 for him. We probably missed one of his somewhere. Alright, can we run around this way? Yes! Congratulations, you have won the Krusty Begins trophy. That would be awesome if all the posters are like movie parodies. That's cool. Earn 5 more from any character to increase the... Wow, that's a lot of things you have to collect just to get a little more health. But with this, looks like we're probably getting to the end. This was a really long level. I mean, it's probably a lot of my fault because I just take too long to explore and figure things out. But I am shocked. And I guess it's probably going to tell us when we beat it how long it took. Probably half a freaking hour. Where did he go?
I'm sorry, Jimbo. I'm afraid I can't let you do that.
I'm not going up there. I've got too much dignity and fear.
All right.
Stop freaking me out with your unusual gliding and slingshot abilities. We're just henchmen, man. Skinner hired us.
Principal Skinner?
Yes, it is I. I mean, me. No, it is I. Yeah. The city cut our science budget so much I needed to steal from the museum just to have visual aids.
I've never heard of such an evil plan. You're like if the Iron Sheik had a baby with Rowdy Roddy Piper times 1 billion.
This Azoraptor's coccyx would have inspired a generation of students to fall in love with science. Oh well, looks like it's jail for me.
Sorry. Would have been here sooner, but I can't get the hang of this dang map quest. Turns out there's a north and a south Elton Avenue.
Wow, map quest. That dates the game a little.
Confessing to crime doesn't pay. Book 'em, Wiggum.
I know I'm supposed to book them. Gosh, you don't have to be such a jerk about it.
I think I'm gonna like having unbelievable superpowers.
25 minutes for what probably was supposed to be like a 5-minute level. Time challenge unlocked. Please no. Great job, Simpson. Which one? Okay, stop pushing it in my face. I don't want to do a time challenge. 2 cliches. Excellent. Oh, yes. There we go. Okay, so...
See, this manual says you have video game powers too. It explains how you can turn into a giant ball.
This book's too hard. You just tell me how.
Hope these wristbands hide my chunky wrists.
I wish I'd bought real estate before the boom.
We beat up a fire hydrant. So, I didn't even mean to come across a level last time, and we kind of accidentally did. Where I still wanted to explore more of kind of just general Springfield, and now we're stuck inside like this, caged area here. Here's Grand Theft Scratchy. I see that's an item up there, but it looks like it's for Marge. How do I get out of here? Maybe we're supposed to talk to them? Well, I guess we can't beat up the machine. Is that the Ribwidge? But I can't get it because... Again, there's a lot of neat things you can pick up, but it doesn't let you grab them. Unless your meter is, like, missing some.
Listen up, Fatso. There's an eating contest at the brewery, and I'm gonna win it.
Bullying comes natural to me.
I'm gonna hurl eggs at people signing up for the Duff Eating Contest. You should sign up.
Finally.
So Homer's supposed to do something with this. Oh, okay.
Hey!
Oh, so and then you press X, and you ground pound. Oh. Okay. And what did that accomplish exactly? Oh, now we need Bart there. Oh, and he can fly over it. So that button. Too many buttons on this controller. It's not an NES controller. Switch back to Bart. And now I'm stuck again. Actually, I probably open this now. There we go. And now we have a... So this is basically like the tutorial area. It shoves you in here and forces you to use like all their different moves. So how do I do that? So X, I guess. That is pretty cool. Oh, no. Alright, so it really seems to want us to go to the Duff Brewery. Where is that? Is it just down the street from the Simpsons house? Conveniently. Alright, we got a
My
switch.
turn.
Ooh, banana. Can I bounce on the car and get on the roof?
I think I just ate the kidney and transplanted the hoagie.
Run, Homer, run. Seems like whichever character I switch to, we find something that the opposite one needs. Well, there is... Can I get up there from here? Okay, there are lots of things on the roof that we need, but how? That's the question. Oh, I kind of got out for a second. Like, can I jump off the railing? Looks really wrong. Maybe there's an invisible wall, so it's not gonna fly. It used to refer to the ground pound as a butt slam. I mean, it gets the meaning across for sure. Maybe from here. Aha! Well, that's one. And then, like, putting two collectibles side by side, so you're then forced to just do the exact same thing with two different characters. There's something in that tree. Can you climb trees? No. Again, I don't know about in terms of, like, unlocking different abilities later, so I'm not going to spend too much time trying to do things that may or may not be possible at this point. What was this? Like, why is this shining? Someone must... Oh, maybe Homer can run into it. Maybe? We do this. We do this. No. Maybe if we slam it. No. Oh, well, considering that belongs to Lisa, maybe it's something that only she can do.
Let's do this.
All right.
If I have to cover another Eagle Scout ceremony, I'm gonna blow my brains
So I guess if you want to get around as fast as possible, this is what you do.
Reach the moon. Bringing in the sheaves.
Can we go over the bridge? Well, we are out of energy, which is not great. Now where's all that energy when we need it? This is like City Hall? Later, Springfield changes all the time, mostly for plot convenience. That's fair.
So I'm ready to receive my bribe now. Can I count on your vote? Did I ever tell you I was almost a contestant on Project Runway?
So you say random things. So we need Bart here. Maybe he can climb on the curtain. What's the button to switch? There we go. Interesting. What's this? Just click the chairs and they blow up. Okay. Why is it like the Oval Office? He's a mayor, not the president. Mayor of Springfield. There's the Bolorama. There's something over there. There's a waterfall. I don't think there's like a run button. This is as fast as we're going. Oh, at least Homer's right there. That's a lot of items to find on the overworld map. Oh, maybe if he has power. Cool. It's like Monkey Ball. I was not expecting the Simpsons Monkey Ball crossover, but here we are. Now, how do we get Bart up here is the question.
Flame on.
Like, we've seen these around. We don't know what to do with them yet. What's this?
Man, if I had spray paint, this place be all swear words.
You can climb on this. Okay, so I need to climb, and then jump, and climb again. Perfect. And where was that other Bart thing? Over here. If it's just for 100% you're okay with this is starting to become Super Mario 64 DS. Yeah, I don't think we're doing a 100% playthrough. I don't really know where this Duff Brewery is. Now we're supposed to go to. And here's another case of like we somehow need to get Homer up here, even though we just got up here as Bart. Oh, that looks like the Duff Brewery to me. And there's like a big beam of light coming out of it that I guess indicates where you're supposed to go. So that's our destination then. Let's switch back to Homer. Probably have to get off the pole first.
America is not a place for seatbelt wearing cowards.
I don't want to.
I get laser eye surgery if I hit the cojones.
There's Itchy and Scratchy the movie. Okay, we'll go inside the Quickie Mart. Here we go. Songs from The Simpsons tapped out.
I should be able to retire in... never. Springfield's fattest pigs are having an eating contest at the Duff Brewery. Sounds perfect for Homer. Duck doublets are all precious.
Disco Stu is in danger of becoming a one-note guy.
So does Homer have maybe... Okay, there you go. Somewhere. Switch to him.
Sweet.
I love Donkey Kong 64 a lot, but even I don't like how switching characters works. No, right? There are hacks that now let you like switch anywhere, which almost makes it like exactly what we have right now in this game. This was not the building, I guess, then that had the thing for Homer on top. So where's the brewery again? I seem to keep getting further and further away from it. What's on top of that tree? How do you get on top of a tree with Homer? Like, I could do the... if I do that... I went right through it! I'm not going to worry too much about it.
Get out the Crayolas and tell me.
There you go. So many collectibles. Oh no, no, he's nowhere near where I wanted to be. Oh, and there's one for Homer. Oh. It's kind of painful when it's like you see one for the other person and you know they might be nearby, they might not be. Now Homer's coming to the one that you know, for him, and Bart's going towards the one that was for him. Again, I shouldn't obsess over the collectibles because that's really gonna make it take a long time to get anywhere. So let's pretend that no matter what we see, it doesn't exist, and we're on our way to the old Duff Brewery here. So yeah, you know what this game needs? It needs cars that you can drive in, like in Hit and Run. Then we can actually get somewhere faster than like 3 years. Lisa stuff keeps coming up. Yes, Super Tom Brother.
When you get out there, remember, no chewing. Chewing's for chumps. Nothing but swallow. Nothing but swallow.
I hope I win. Last year I was the first guy to barf.
Barf? Please, in this business, we refer to that as a Roman incident.
That does sound a lot classier.
What are you worried about? You have video game powers on your side. It's like cheating, but cheating.
Woohoo! Cheating!
Duffman welcomes you to the Duff Ultimate Eating Challenge.
I'll dedicate this gorging to my dearly departed mother. She choked here in a haggis eating contest.
Hoy recuperaré mi dignidad.
With great hunger comes great responsibility.
Gentlemen, start your digestive tracts. On your mark, get set.
Oh! Okay, well apparently... So I'm just grabbing the items, okay. Is there anything in the garbage can? So... Oh, I was probably supposed to use the thing to get over there. So there's a time limit. But what exactly am I being timed for? Maybe if I press this. Take Homer to Mexico. Very descriptive. So, you know, again, I can't look for anything because...
He's about to jump south of the border.
Look at all the barbed wire. Ow. Oh, Homer's dead.
Worst eating contestant?
You couldn't carry Homer's barf bag.
Yeah.
Okay, well, he's apparently alive again.
Eat wristband.
So Homer's in Mexico now. Smash the super taco. What the heck is that? Like this?
This is my jurisdiction. I
That.
should lock you up for impersonating an eater.
I'm so confused what any of this has to do with the kneading contest. Okay, we
Duck is
gotta
not
do this.
responsible for contestants turning into balls.
That super taco was a little dry.
So enter Germany plus 2 minutes. But I must be missing where it tells me what to do once I get to the new area. Because there's just so much going on. Open the gate and take Homer into Scotland.
Screw you! The carnage on the eating floor is truly overwhelming. Oh yeah.
Well, it's so slippery for you English.
Finally.
Okay.
It's like a strangely flat door.
Tangle with a grease Scotsman.
Can we go up this thing? No. There's a ladder here. Do I need to crush this as Homer, maybe? What's the button? Go! No! Why am I doing that?
Step aside for Jeff Albertson.
Hey, I'm establishing goals and working towards them.
Open the gate. But how? Like, it gives you a ladder to climb up here. Maybe up here. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So Bart was the right choice. And he fell off.
Duffman would like to take this opportunity to thank Jesus for all the gifts he's bestowed upon Duffman and the Duffman family.
And then there's a thing we can crawl across. But any items around since we have the time? I'm not seeing anything. How do you move? Like I'm pressing forward. Now he's going forward. And here's a button. Take us even higher up the Eiffel Tower. So there's the good old flag over there. I'm gonna wait till we get to the very top in case they've hidden anything up here. Now I see all these rafters. It's like, is there anything hidden up here? But I don't think so. So all right. Okay, well I landed here. I thought maybe that would do something, but it looks like we gotta pull the lever. And now the door is open.
I'm gonna run you over like a pedestrian.
Did I just see a bottle cap? Yes.
It's Batman. Crumbs seem to be everywhere.
You're hungrier than willing.
So the sheep are flashing. Okay, it looks like we can
Let's work for
topple them over somehow. Go in here and grab that. And now what's the mission? Open the gate and take Homer into Italy. We're taking the whole trip around the world here, everyone. Around the world in 80 frames. Oh, there goes Stonehenge.
Hip, hip, duck.
Sayonara. Are we going to be going to Japan too?
I stay one step ahead of the food.
Oh, okay. Good old bagpipes. Gotta open up the door? No.
Coming through. Almost a smell of rotten haggis.
But
You're
what does it
going
do
down.
then? Can I climb this pole?
Stomach and lungs.
Yes. Although it doesn't seem to really... Oh, okay, there's a thing for Bart. So let's switch.
Let's do this.
Again, no guarantee. I don't. We're gonna be going for 100%. But you gotta get things when you
Like
see
many
it.
modern
Is the
conveniences,
rule.
eating was invented by the Romans.
Keep going. Keep going. Alright, we only have 6 minutes and 20 seconds left. Not sure how long the level is. Again, it seems to keep giving you extra time every time you go to like a new area, which is nice. So I can grab that, although we can go like even higher up here, which makes me a little curious. Although it looks like that might be a dead end. There might be a way to get even higher up. Like, how was I supposed to get that Homer bottle cap? Oh, if you climbed up that. This is the beginning, back when I was rushing a lot. But now we know. Did they all go to the next room? Where are they all? Were they just like disappeared for a second? Because switching the Homer brought them all back, but they weren't there for a moment. But okay, what am I missing? What's this all about? Bart can climb that.
Climb on.
These contestants have ice water running through their stomachs.
What does that mean? We've already been up here. Oh, we can jump on those. I get it. So every section seems to end with Bart gliding into the next area and flipping a switch. Gotcha. Alright, now here's a pizza that I want.
Oh, Super Meatball! I hardly knew you!
Super Meatball? Is that thing for Bart? So what does any of this have to do with an eating contest? I think that's the question we should be asking here. Alright, we got the Golden Gate Bridge. Do I want to be on top of the Golden Gate Bridge? Maybe. Can I slam my way into America here?
Insanity.
Well, there's a switch up there, which I'm sure Bart needs to once again somehow reach. The question is how. He go on top of the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Why does it show Bart? Oh, there we go. Now this has Legend of Zelda written all over it. You gotta notice the secret vines that you can climb up to get into Hyrule Castle. A little bit more of the Zelda randomizer and we would have been there. I am so excited to play some more Zelda randomizer now. But like really randomized and not like the fake randomized we have. But the problem is, I'm going to go too far in the opposite direction. I'm going to randomize it too much. It's going to be like near impossible. But hopefully everyone looks forward to that. And this is cool too. But he likes to kind of jump over the top there. Did we eat the pizza floor? Was I supposed to? That looks like the end. There's like a big hamburger in there. It's the kind of hamburger I like. I don't know what's going on with me at the top of this thing. He doesn't seem to want to stand on top of it. And then he doesn't want to...
Oh yeah! Duffman just remembered he left his sunglasses in the garage.
There we go. Oh. Well, you want me to see about the pizza? Where's Homer here? How can you eat the pizza? Is it Eat the Pizza from Mario Party 3? I'm not sure that he actually like interacts with that anyway. And now Bart's back over here. Okay, it's not that far away. Alright, we're running out of time. Only 4 minutes. The Legend of Lisa, a Bart to the Past. I'm sure there's probably a Simpsons Zelda crossover hack somewhere. Okay, come on, Bart. You can do it. Okay, I just want you to stand on top. Is that so much to ask? Apparently he really does not want to stand on top of the Golden Gate Bridge. Like, can I not jump off and at least stand here? Yes. Alright, thank you.
There's only one correct man in this group, me. Is it bad if one of your thumbs is bigger than the other?
That's an interesting question to pose. Why? Why did he ask that? Did he eat that much pizza that it all went to his thumbs? Open the gate and take Homer into America. So that switch that I just flipped with Bart, was that to open up the gate? Yes, it is. So far, this doesn't suck like the rest of the Simpsons home releases in video games. No, this has been fun.
I don't think I've ever seen such a beautiful sight. USA!
I just haven't played 360 since Nuts and Bolts, and you know, we'll make it that what you of it what you will. So it's taking me a minute to get used to. What am I supposed to be doing here? Like slamming into it as Homer, I guess. But doesn't seem to be accomplishing all that. How did he go that direction? Oh, maybe if I crush this? Oh, no, I gotta jump. There you go.
Lady Liberty has been dealt a severe blow.
And this is giving me like Banjo-Tooie vibes.
Ooh, Lady Liberty is going to feel that in the morning.
I think the time limit's also gone. Oh. Burger, 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 burger. Now, am I supposed to go for the burger? Okay. Alright! Apparently we did it. I've been thinking of playing Bart's Nightmare for the Super Nintendo. It's a game I've played, but like never made any significant progress in.
Our ultimate eating champion. Oh yeah. Here to present you with the Red Barkley Championship belt is last year's champion. Ooh, we'll need to get that adjusted.
Akira, how did you win? You're so tiny.
Technique.
Oh god.
And now, the losers have to clean up. Oh yeah.
You maniacs! You blew it up! Ah, damn you! God damn you all to hell!
Hey, less references, more mopping.
Yeah, where's all the cliches I was supposed to be unlocking? I will always give a thumbs up to a Planet of the Apes OG reference. But what about my cliches? Where I miss cliches? That's like my favorite part of the game. I love the cliches. What do you think we missed? Like, I didn't think we'd skip that much. I mean, at the beginning again. But I thought we had only like 2 minutes. I didn't realize it was going to add so much extra time to the clock. So I guess we missed a few things at the start. But all right, with that, I think that's where we're going to be wrapping up tonight's stream. That was awesome. That was so much fun checking out everyone's suggestions. I want to thank you all so much for giving them to me, and just all the things we played, all the fun we had. That was good times. Look at that, 12% after an hour. Crazy. Donuts and beer, maybe. Something like that. So how do we... I'd love to go back to the title screen, but that doesn't seem to be an option. So with that, everyone, thanks for joining for the member stream tonight. I hope you had a lot of fun. I did. I absolutely did, and can't wait to get back to some of these games and even play some more with you all. Monday, you're probably going to see the next part of Super Luigi U. So stay tuned for that, as we probably do another 3 or so worlds. And yeah, you never know what you'll see going forward. But thank you, Fennec. Prof City, thank you so much. Really appreciate you watching. Hope you had a great night. David Ray, yeah, I think we're hitting the 4-hour mark here, and I don't even know how. Time just really flew by, which goes to show just how much fun everything we played tonight was. And again, I'm sure you'll see some more things soon. I'm totally up for doing like a Zelda randomizer, just, you know, public like that. And then in the next member stream, we can do some more of the Mario hack. We can do some more of this, and of course any other suggestions that people have. So stay tuned for announcements in that regard. But thanks everyone. Take care. Have a great rest of your weekend. And I'll probably be seeing you on Monday. Bye, Christian, David Ray, and everyone. Thanks again for watching.